What is going on, everybody? How we doing? I know this is an early stream. I know it's early. It's an hour early. But it is what it is. We're back with session 4. Session 4. I can't wait. We are just finished with the spriggan. No, one person died. It was Astado. The deal is that we have the girl, and we have to take her to the neighboring town to her family, and eventually we're gonna lead her to her death. So we'll figure that out. But right now, let's just jump right into it. I know it's on the dot, so let's get this done.
So before we go into this scene, kind of a different scenario takes place. Not sure what time, not sure when, not sure where. But a woman walks through the dead wood. She carries in her arms a small, delicate, unmoving bundle, while repeating the rhyme that the spinster back in town taught her when she was little. She says it with each breath and presses ever deeper into the wood, deeper and deeper, despite the fact that night is fast approaching. She begins to cry and clutches the swaddle close to her chest and begins to pray. The thoughts of the futility of her final attempt are interrupted by the sound of a twig snapping off to her right. She looks over with a sense of impossible hope that is dashed by a pair of bright eyes that stare back at her. The wolf creeps forward, and the young woman, with all the strength left in her, flees. She runs fast and hard, so much so that every breath is agony, but still she presses on, yet 2 legs are no match against 4, and within but a moment the wolf catches her, snapping its fangs into her leg. She tumbles, the bundle in her arms are flung away, and she cries out not in pain but in horror as she is about to see her babe dashed against the ground. But as her desperate cry fills the wood, something reaches out from a thicket of those pale, dry trees, and envelops this tumbling bundle with a swath of leaves. A yelp comes from behind her as the beast falls to the ground, still as death. She looks up at the terrible form which cradles the child, and after a shocked moment that seems to last forever, begins to recite that same rhyme. It fumbles over her lips just as her hands do as they go to the latch of the satchel that carry her meager offerings. Before she can present it, though, a cold, strange voice pierces into her. Such a pitiful, pitiful, pitiful creature. It shan't survive the night. The abomination says, gazing down at this child as it struggles to even breathe. It looks to her and cocks its head. It would be best to leave it here to die. No, please, don't let my baby die, she screams, holding up shaky hands filled with silver coins. Why? What makes this babe different than the dozens, hundreds, thousands of newborns that perish each day? She stutters and brings her hands to her face and begins to weep, the coins falling to the forest floor. They're mine. They're all I have. I love, and she stops as the spriggan lets out a low sigh. Love. The spriggan begins to bring the baby closer to its twisted mockery of emotion and runs a wooden digit across its forehead, its sharp hand leaving a trail of blood that it kind of takes notice in. Such things are not simply done. There will be a price, and she interrupts, shouting that she'll pay whatever it wants. The spriggan looks at the woman and then back to the child.
He's talking about
reaching out
Tanya's
to that same
birth
bloody
and her
finger
mother.
above its mouth, and a
She was sick
single
as a
drop
child,
of
and her
sap
mother
falls
came to the
into the
spriggan.
child's lips. A strange feeling begins in the chest that
Traded
flows
her
up
life
its
for
small arms and
Tanya's.
bowed legs, and for the first time they begin to flail desperately.
But it was still
Awareness feels the babe as it senses this malevolence so close, and with a deep desperation for a mother's warmth fills them. And for the first time in her life, she lets out a wailing cry and opens her amber eyes. We return to the scene here in that Spriggan's Grove. One of your accomplices and allies drank of this sap and became a tree in this grove, joining the deadwood itself. The girl, this girl of the blood, has been saved for the time being, I suppose. Now about her neck is a banding digging into her collarbone, similar to a necklace which ends in a single red wooden gem, we'll call it, in the middle of her throat, almost. Not her throat, but the base of her throat. You're all left here. I forgot to spawn the boy, but what do you do?
Fuck.
Oh man,
I'm just
remembering everything that we did. It was just so much.
Sergeant looks at the rest of the guys. Well, what do you boys want to do?
Sweat.jpg.
I wanted to be done with this fucking place.
Well, I mean, the girl's still lying alone over there. Is someone gonna go get her?
Alright, I'll go over there and grab the girl. Target moves up to Tanya.
Fyodor's also.
All right. You
Hey,
get over.
dwarf.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, she's unconscious. She's out like a log.
Hey,
She
dwarf.
looks very dirty. Her tears are strewn across.
Dino said he's gonna arrive late.
She's
This
muddy.
is Dino. He
Her
turned into
hair
a
is
tree. This is the
tangled.
tree.
She doesn't look great right now. She has been literally dragged through the woods.
Hey, dwarf, do you want to make sure she's good before I pick her up and we get out of here?
Sure. She seems to be breathing. She looks stable. Are you sure you want to carry her? I can carry her. I'd rather someone be able to fight rather than me be the one.
Looks at my HP.
Looks at my HP.
Conrad speaks up. I can carry her.
Target looks at Conrad, thinking, is he strong enough?
He's strong enough to lift a 12-year-old girl.
Alright. The boy will carry the girl. The rest of us will protect him if we come across any danger.
I'm gonna look at this totem.
Okay, you go over to the totem.
Hey!
Have a gander at it. It looks menacing.
I'm gonna. Oh no, I'm not gonna touch it. No. Okay, I'm just gonna look at it. I'm just gonna check it out.
Alright, we have to be fast. We're getting out of here. Target's not feeling good. We went through a lot. We need to rest.
Not to
I
mention,
suppose. Or
night
propose
is fast
that we
approaching.
go back to Greensborough.
I agree. Let's get the move on.
Please, let's get going.
Boy, grab the girl. Let's go.
He picks her up, and you guys begin going. All right, do you guys do anything else before you leave and start trying to head back to Greenbrook?
Can I just do like a general investigation check to see if I'm gonna like pace around the totems and see if there's anything I can.
Oh, you're gonna spend your time out here? All right, yeah.
Ah, no, okay, never mind. Let's get the fuck out. Go. I'm out of here.
Yeah, just spend your time out here, chill out.
Our Badavon takes a glance behind him and he's just. No, let's go.
Have a good time.
Oh, we're gonna get attacked.
So, you guys are heading on out of the Deadwood. Which way are you going? Because again, this is a grove. Like, the thing about this quote unquote dungeon, there's no like set path. At any point, you could just fucking beeline it in any direction that you
I
wanted.
don't think it's to the area we were just in, right? Where the goblins.
I mean, we're gonna.
So you're gonna
And
go
then
back.
we go back to
the way
the-
you came.
Yeah, did we loot that
Yeah.
place? I'm pretty sure we said we left a bunch of stuff as is so we can pick it
You
up later.
looted most of it.
Yeah,
Most of it? Okay.
we still have Asaro's shit that we needed to give out. We can do that at Greensborough. Technically,
Let's
Target has all of
redistribute-
his stuff in his
True.
inventory.
Oh, and I
Let's
also
get
got the
someplace
staff
safe
and the
before we
necklace.
redistribute
back.
our dead friends' remains, please.
Wait, what? We're not just gonna free willy nilly give stuff out like a yard sale.
Yes,
wait.
we
We're
definitely
gonna
are.
go the same way we
Let's
came
do
in.
that. Let's get out of here
Okay.
and let's go do that over there.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's do it someplace safe, please.
I'm pretty sure
Alright,
the only
I
safe place is
need-
back.
I need.
home.
Who is leading this expedition out of the forest?
Okay,
as
who
it
has the
were?
best investigation and all that?
No, who's leading? Who just? This is just an instant. This is a gut check. This is if nobody says, who the
Okay.
fuck took
Front.
Mark? Did Mark
And I
himself?
got
Mark was
you.
in front, yeah.
I yeeted myself up. I got you, Chief. Where are
Alright.
we going?
All right, excellent. I need
Oh, I have
you to
9
roll
hit
me
points.
a D12, baby.
D12.
Give me that Give me that sick D12 roll.
My goodness.
You can do it in game too. Probably more satisfying to fucking do it.
9. There.
9? Okay. No event occurs. You're not you don't fucking get yeeted by some monster in the deadwood. In fact, what's your passive perception again?
My passive perception is. Sorry, I had to change tabs. It is 5.
It's 10 plus your modifier.
Oh, then that'd be 15. My bad.
Okay. So you notice it's not being particularly subtle about it. The rest of the party doesn't really take into anyone have 15 or above for their perception? For passive perception. Which is 10 plus your modifier. I'm assuming that nobody has that.
What do you mean? Where
Um,
do you see passive perception?
It's your perception
it's-
modifier
it's-
plus 10.
It's just your modifier plus 10.
Oh, passive wisdom perception.
Like there should be a stat on your sheet that says perception, and there's a number next to it.
Oh, it's
That
just
number.
one.
Okay, then you have 11. All right, a ranger without perception, hilarious. But in any case, Vindel, nobody else really notices it, but you do, and it's a little unsettling. You notice that it almost seems like the trees are giving way to you, like their branches are moving out of the way here and there. You can see even, it looks like in the distance, what looks like to be a wolf or something, freshly killed, its body impaled on a number of branches.
Oh boy.
Lit. Spriggan gave me acid. Awesome. Aren't you guys glad I let us out of here?
All right, so it seems that you are almost miraculously, and also as you're going, you notice that if you start to deviate from the correct path, it becomes difficult to go that way. Like the brambles begin to appear, like bushes begin to kind of block you off, and it seems the way out is perfectly clear all the way through. So let's take this group and go into Greenbrook. And you guys
I only have
succeed-
9 hit points. If we
Congratulations,
get hit by
guys!
anything,
You got out of the Deadwood
I'm in trouble.
very easily.
or we're in trouble.
Thank God.
I know Steeler has like, I don't know, 2.
Yep, definitely no neggy vibes there. Only Ponzi vibe.
Oh, Ozzy vibes.
Oh, that's the wrong way.
I think he's switching maps right now. I'm nervous. I'm always anxious at the beginning of
And
these.
so we return to the lovely little village that everyone loves. of
Oh,
Greenbrook.
we're already back home. Well, this is not home. Back at the village. Oh, I thought we had to go through a whole gauntlet.
The love of God, Turner just wants to sleep and drink.
Right? I don't even want to be here. Oh, I gotta talk to the parrots.
So we have a lot of.
I
exchanges.
gotta talk to the parrots.
I'm just letting you guys know, like with the
You
kid,
have a lot of explaining to do.
with the kid, and with the girl
I'm on good
having
terms.
a fucking curse.
No, I'll
By the
sell
way,
it.
hello, Dino.
I feel like I need to take an IRL shot before I sell this shit, though. Oh my god. I'm nervous.
Don't worry about the curse. Probably.
Maybe. You say grinning, like shrugging. Hopefully. All right.
Wait, the guy did he robbed the place, remember?
So, you guys are continuing on. And
Yeah.
Conrad is carrying the girl, Vindel. Vindel, you've made it back to civilization. Beautiful,
Vindel the god.
lovely civilization.
Oh, he did it!
You begin heading probably
No!
immediately
For those of you who
over
don't
towards
remember, I had to
the,
make a
the
decision.
room's house, correct?
Abandon this, screw the girl, forget everything, and rob these
As
people?
you do so, Roderick the Worthy is going to be there already, and he kind of steps in the way as you guys begin to approach.
Oh, no. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I
Motherfucker.
couldn't.
Target instantly just glares at him, but he's fucking holding himself because he's very hurt.
Roderick kind of hold for a moment, kind of looks you all over, sees Conrad in the back. Lad, got the girl. Good. Thank the gods. Head inside. Your father's upstairs. And Conrad kind of like looks confused for a moment as he kind of holds the girl. Leave her here for the moment. Your father will need to talk to you.
I offer to take the girl from Conrad's hands.
Conrad gives you the girl, and then he goes
I'm gonna
inside.
whisper to Conrad before he passes. I'm just gonna like put my hand on his shoulder and tell him, remember what you did today.
He
Be proud of
nods.
this.
And he goes inside. Alright. Roderick is sitting there staring at you. Kind of tight-lipped. You completed your job. Good. However, there's been a issue that has occurred. I'm taking my responsibility for my part in it. In my haste to attempt to save that girl over there, and prove myself by killing these goblin swine, one of the men from my party broke away. This man was a scoundrel, it seems. He returned here to town and attacked the room's wife. Stole the possessions that were here.
That
and
could have been
fled.
us. Oh man.
As such, while I cannot pay in full what Cedric promised you, I can offer some compensation for the work that you've done today. Taking my responsibility in this matter.
Is the wife okay already?
Sorry, what did you say?
Is the wife okay?
The man used poison and was quite vicious with his knife. Thankfully, a man that came from the woods, a fairly learned man, was in town as well and was able to hopefully stabilize her. It is currently uncertain of the condition that she was in. She may well die before the night is done.
Seems so jerky.
Where is she?
But we were only gonna get like 1 gold from these people anyways.
Upstairs with Cedric and now Conrad. I assure you that
I'm not too
this
sure.
man is a expert in such matters. In any case, you are mercenaries, yes? Such matters are trivial to you. I assume you want some form of pay, though it might not be exactly what you were promised. He
Well, we
fishes.
didn't do all this for nothing.
Yeah, he fishes into his coin purse, and he produces 1 gold crown and 72 silver pieces, and presents it to you.
How many silver pieces equal a gold?
100 silver pieces equal gold.
Oh, so 172.
He was the original deal was 3, right?
Our original deal was, I think, yeah, it was 3. And then Cedric said he doubled it for the return of the girl.
Damn, we got
But then
scammed.
he got-
I mean,
Yeah,
I-
you
then
got
he got robbed.
scammed. I shrug.
Bro, we're loaded already. Oh, after that.
we need to complete at least a short rest.
Is there anything that we
Yeah,
can
we
do
definitely
to
also-
help out what's
I
going
also
on here?
want to check on the woman.
Yeah, maybe come inside and offer our services. Is there any way
There's
we
nothing
can help?
do at the moment. Besides, Cedric is in a foul mood. He wishes nothing more than to chase the deviant and, well, put him to justice for attacking his wife. However, Roderick looks around a little bit. 2 things prevent him. First is the simple obligation to his wife, who had stayed by him during his
What the hell is
sickness,
Gara doing here?
and he feels obligated to do the same for her, but also the deviant likely went to Delevant,
Of course. Because why wouldn't?
and Delevant is... Well, Cedric can't go there, especially right now, without swearing allegiance to the Saffrish. Something as a border room he is not wont to do, idly.
I still need to get into the mojo.
Rest assured you've done more than enough by getting the girl back here safely. If you wish, I can take her and put her somewhere inside.
Yes, as long as she's safe. We went through a lot to get her here.
She will be.
I offer her up to him.
So, I'm
Wait,
going to tell you
Did
this now.
they
as-
want her for not great reasons?
Wait, yeah, hold on, wait.
So
What
there's a
were the
couple of
reasons he wanted the
things.
girl?
First off, what was your oath to the
Yeah, I was
brother?
about to say that. Like, wait.
Also, I mean, maybe Targrid would have a little bit more insight into, like, what this particular household would do with her, because he talked to the room's wife. But overall, I mean, it's your choice. You can hand her over, and, like,
No, yeah.
I'm gonna hold on to her. All due respect, I made an oath to keep her safe.
I
and
still don't
will
remember everything. It's been 2
safe.
weeks.
He's,
Yeah,
still,
good
he's
call
trying to
for that.
scam us.
Good call for that, Serenity.
No.
Fuck giving him the girl.
It
are you saying that out loud, Targrid?
I'm saying amongst the players.
actually
Well,
we're
this
going
is what I
to
will say.
Okay. Go.
Target looks at Roderick. No deal, knight. Yeah, what's up, bitch?
He looks at you. Deal? What are you talking about? I simply want to take the girl inside. He looks like she's injured. And besides, you're mercenaries. I don't think you'd want a 12-year-old girl. And he kind of looks at you kind of suspiciously. Not really liking the implications that
Like-
he just thought in his own head.
like I said,
Squinting at you.
we've been through a lot to get her here. She's hurt. We're going to keep her in our company and make sure she is safe and try to tend to her wounds.
Rest assured that she will be well taken care of by Cytos Acarius and his accomplice.
Well, I'm going to be honest. If obviously
We
whatever,
can take care.
whatever
stop.
happened in that house with
It's-
the wife,
Isn't
they were under your charge for the protection, and it seems like you failed at this.
Pardon me, sir. I was in the woods searching for the
agree,
very
but you
same
said
girl.
that it was someone in your own company. Our company.
Yes, it was the man that
Stop.
was assigned to
Stop.
come with me.
Stop.
By God, do you question my honor, sir? I paid you with my own coin.
Even so, we are going to finish the job. She is injured. We have the means to.
You finished the
help her.
job.
This isn't a discussion. I took an oath to keep the girl safe. I will be the one to keep her safe.
An oath to keep the girls safe.
Don't say that.
And who did you make that to?
Don't.
Her
Say
dead
that.
brother.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Kind
Oh,
of.
she didn't know.
Well, she's unconscious still.
Oh, okay.
He's still fucking knocked out. He kind of grinds his teeth a little bit. No.
So please, continue to try and stop.
This is her house. This is where they
Make
died.
a
Goblins attacked.
persuasion attempt with advantage.
Whoop whoop. First roll.
All right. God, negative.
Negative.
I sent him good vibes. Double advantage.
I send good vibes. I send good vibes.
Nobody's a clerk. Fuck. I mean, nobody. I am the clerk.
cleric.
Nobody's a bard. Fuck.
Oh shit, that's yeah. It's almost like your bard died in the woods.
Who was his? What was his name? I forget.
Yikes. Mean.
I'm right here.
Oh my god.
Wow,
Five.
Roosevelt. I gave you advantage, and the best you could give me is
Yeah,
a
and
five.
it is 5. I'm fucking
Holy
done rolling.
shit, dude.
Fuck that.
Even though you're impassioned, the only thing that Roderick is seeing is this big fuck off orc kind of standing in front of him, and he kind of squints. I think it would be best to leave the girl here, Master Dwarf, with people that she knows, that are familiar with her.
You can think what you want, but that's not going to stop.
Bro, we gonna get in a fight.
And where are you taking her immediately?
I think where we've been. Ooh, hold on. Where do we take her back to the fucking place where we were at?
You've been staying in a barn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's fine.
I will talk.
We
How about-
definitely need a rest before we continue.
Yeah.
How about this? If what you say is true, and she is... You've made an oath to her brother to do something. She can stay here for the night. You all look rather ragged. You can have your rest, and then come morning, you can come and speak with me again. How does that sound?
She's going to stay with us.
That sounds
It's
agreeable.
not
They
going
have the
to.
doctor up there.
I am
We have a
also,
doctor.
We are doctor. I am.
and I've met and personally engaged with the man he was referring to, and to be completely frank, I do not trust him to keep an eye on the girl for the entire night.
Dude, I don't trust any of these people with the girl.
Dude's not coming back. They said he fled to Delevant, and we're gonna have to we're gonna have to all we have to do is tell him that we're gonna take her to her uncle. I'm pretty sure that would satisfy Roderick, her not being a ward of this small town.
I'm pretty sure they want her for other reasons, and they're not gonna. I think we're gonna have some
So,
pushback
Targrid-
with taking her.
Targrid,
Out of this
do
place.
you remember at all your conversation with Rania?
Briefly.
Do you remember what she said in regards to the girl?
She had a curse on her.
No.
No?
She said that Cedric was ashamed that he was off to war when her family was burned to death.
That's right. A lot of people didn't want her
So,
to come back. And
A lot
This is
of
starting to
people
sound
don't
weird.
want her, but Cedric
How
had
so?
an
I mean, if you have any
felt like he had
questions,
an
just shoot.
obligation
sense
to
of
protect her.
obligation. Right.
I know you haven't seen the
So,
other 3 episodes.
In terms of,
It's like already 12 hours. Of
like, are they gonna
stuff.
fucking kill her or use her for witchcraft? Probably not Cedric,
Yeah.
but Rania still thinks that the people in this town are scared of her and don't like her.
Right. All right. Well, Targrid looks at Roderick. And he looks at the rest of the group. Hold on, Knight. Let us talk before we figure out what we're going to do with the girl.
No matter what, we need a rest.
Together
Like,
real
I'm at
quick.
9.
Okay.
No more abilities for
Huddles the group real
Fyodor.
quick.
Togred, I'm pretty sure he's on like 1 or 2
And
HP
he
right
says
now.
This whispering, so Roger can't hear, or talking low. Alright,
Nose a
listen,
choke.
lads.
Oh, shut.
I talked with Rania before our departure on this adventure. I don't believe Rania nor Siegfried wants to harm the girl. However, I do not feel that she will be safe in here because of the other villages. I suggest we rest here for the night, and then we take the girl to the town. We explain to Siegfried and Rania, and maybe they will be understanding. Response.
I mean, we might as well tell this room to go get the other room and go ahead and sort all this out. I don't think waiting a day is gonna help.
Alright. I mean, if we have a consensus on this, I'm fine with whatever at this point. Honestly, I just want to get the drink and go to bed.
So does Targrid. Is he still holding his fucking body because he's pretty fucked up? At 1 HP?
Ah!
So we're all in agreement,
I would
aren't
say,
we?
yeah, 2, 1, 2.
What's the agreement? We're leaving the girl here for the night?
We leave the girl here. We request to talk to either Rania or Siegfried. And then
Rania's kind of
leave.
fucked up right
Is
now.
it possible? Can we still get a long rest if we
I
take
only-
like watches to like just?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's-
can do that. Yeah, that's
Do
absolutely.
you guys want to do something like that?
I'm talking. Listen, I need to only take a short rest, and then hopefully I can heal Rania, because my use of my calling down some divine assistance.
So you can tell.
I
You
only
can
need to
tell
rest
from
for-
Ron. Like, okay, oh, you're talking about Ronnie. Okay, never mind.
To help to use. I intend to use my channel divinity to maybe heal Rania.
What's Channel Divinity do?
The preserve life, where I can get to just put 10 points
Oh,
of
man, why am
HP
I tired?
towards someone.
This might not be a matter of HP.
Oh, okay.
Do you have like a remove poison spell basically? Cause she got
No,
poison.
Not yet.
She got poison,
She
bruh.
got Poisoned, yeah. Figured.
This is more of a
I
question.
can't play the
if
ambient music in the background anymore because
Saito
last
can
episode,
keep her stabilized. He
4
seemed
minutes out of
fairly
a 3-hour
professional.
plus long video.
Or
2.5 hour long video got claimed, so
Easily distracted.
no more.
True.
I have my setup here and everything, but I need to get longer music.
Also, I don't think the town knows.
Nerd? Oh yeah, full nerd,
arrived
dude.
or
I
come
love
back, so I don't think they're gonna immediately be like hunting the
Cool,
girl
what's up?
down.
So is Siegfried and Rania gonna approve of us
Cedric.
taking her? No, that's Cedric, sorry.
I mean, that's we have to
That's a
persuade
conversation
them.
that we have to have.
That's what I'm saying, but like he just said Rania's pretty fucked up, so like what if we tell him that we'll hold the girl for the night. Once we've rested, we'll ensure her safety. We will come speak with Rania and Cedric.
So now we're going back to taking her for the night.
Well, I mean,
No, I
I
mean,
don't know
like-
what you guys want to do. I'm cool with whatever. I don't think that she'll be in harm if we give them to her tonight. But the issue is trying to get her back to take her to the fucking, what is it called?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean,
I mean, that'd be a fight either way if they want to keep her. I don't think they're gonna keep her. I really think that they're going to take our. Hey, we're gonna go take her to the uncle because you don't want her and your citizens want to kill her because they think she's a witch's child. I
Okay.
think that's
Okay.
gonna be fair.
So let's hand her over for the night then.
are we gonna have watches or no?
No, like the town doesn't even know we're back yet.
Yeah, we just go back to the
Like,
barn.
what are we-
Go vibe. We hang out, sleep.
I don't know. Okay.
Long
Yeah.
rest?
All right. Yeah. Let's do it then. I honestly just go to sleep. Let's just fucking go to sleep.
Plus we get the gold and silver. All right, target turns back to Roderick. All right, night. Still looking at Roderick menacingly.
Beat up the communists.
He looks at you with looking at your bloodied body with a confident smirk.
Fucking bitch. All right, night. We've come to the consensus.
Coughs up blood.
We will be giving you the girl. We will be taking rest for the night. We will return in the morning to speak with Cedric and Rania
Cowards DM.
to figure out what we will do with the girl. Now, like you said, with the circumstances of them being robbed, we will still take the reward that you were able to supply.
He's already given you the 1
Oh.
gold and
72 gold.
72 silver, yeah.
Okay. But we will be back in the morning to discuss what to do with the girl.
So be it. And he gestures to hand the girl over to him.
Dude, Marcus just noticed the tree. I reluctantly hand the girl over to him.
She delicately
Carrot's a bigger one,
takes
true.
her and looks back to you. Good work. Looks you over for a second and then turns back and goes back inside.
All right, big one. Let's get a drink and go to sleep.
It's the best fucking idea we've had all day.
All right,
This girl knocked the fuck out.
Coughing up blood.
all right. So you guys
She's
head back over
poisoned
to
a spriggan
the,
tree
to the
god.
barn. Everyone loves the
Curse her,
barn.
we're
Barn time.
Oh, that's a
Um,
long answer.
You amble your sorry hides
She's knocked
in
out.
there.
Yeah.
Where's the little man at?
It seems that his cart wasn't outside. His wife, Farah, comes out, talks to you. Oh, I see you back then.
Aye, yes, we're back. Are you the farmer's wife?
He's not a farmer. I'm the farmer of the two of us. But
Oh.
Sigismund, yes, I am his wife. And she's a normal human. She's a normal woman. A fairly tall woman at that. She looks at you. Strange man with weird eyebrows came out, helped us with our cow, old Crusher, and then
We made an old
Sigismund
ball
and
like get your
Papa
head out of the
headed on to
gutter,
Delevant.
cochina.
So you're staying the night again, I imagine.
Yes, we are. So,
I
old
feel like I need to
Crusher's
get
fine?
coffee.
Yes,
But I already had coffee.
recovered quite quickly after the
My-
strange man gave him a poultice of some kind.
My character's face brightens and kind of can seem to relax a little bit.
Right, regular white rate, 5 silvers for the lot of you.
I gib.
Alright, so you pay this time. Alright, she takes the 5 silvers from you, Baravar. Throughout the night, she'll eventually bring you some food, water, a drink or two that she has available to her. And you guys go to sleep for that night. I'm not going to have you worry about going on watch or anything for tonight. But what do you do? Sorry, go on.
Yeah. So I want
It's my money.
to take a long rest,
This
but my
changed.
character also thinks, well, it may be a matter of poison. If she's more healthy, maybe she'll be able to last a
Oh.
little longer, and maybe we can get rid of the poison. So my
Wow,
character,
50
once he's completed a short rest,
Okay.
wants to get up and see if he can use his channel divinity, maybe extend her life a little longer,
Okay.
if we can hold off the poison.
Alright. So you want to head over to the house then?
Yeah.
Wait, have you already concluded our rest?
No, he's just done a short rest. He's going over there in the
okay,
middle
okay.
of the night.
I'm going to go
Do you
to.
guys want to divvy out the gold and silver that he gave us real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's do that before we forget.
Alright, so it's 1 gold piece and 72 silver pieces, so 172 divided by 4.
Well, if it's 1 gold piece, we can't divide.
Just
up the gold.
someone keep the
Yeah.
gold and let's get the 72, split it 4 ways.
Do you all have gold pieces?
I have 8 gold
Yeah.
pieces. Who has the least amount?
I have no gold pieces.
Alright,
Oh, then
give
it's him. I have
fucking...
6.
Yeah, give it. Yeah.
Don't forget.
And then, honestly, you can have...
You also have Staro's loot that he still has. He had a
Yeah,
couple-
hold on.
Bro, we need to
Yeah, I have
fucking
this
do all this stuff out
Yeah,
of this
yeah.
game.
Let's do this real quick. Let's knock this out real quick.
No,
Okay,
yeah, for
so I
real.
got 4 gold pieces. So, how many gold pieces do you have, Baragor?
6.
Okay, how many do you have?
Fyodor has the
Mark?
least.
Same as Baravar.
6. Okay. Fine. We're gonna give Fyodor the 1 gold piece we just got from fucking Roderick. I'm gonna give him the 4 gold pieces that fucking Asaro had, which technically I had. So you have 5 now, Fyodor. And then he had 66
Okay.
silver pieces. So 66 plus 72
By the way,
Divided by
you
4.
can't just transform silver into. You have.
No, I know. I got you. 66 plus 72 is 34.5. So myself and Baravor get 35, and then Fyodor and Vendel get 34. Easy.
How much do I get?
35 silver pieces.
You also have the items. So he's got Deathmonger, the
84
weird crystal,
total silver pieces. I
maybe
have
something
84
else.
silver pieces
Cool.
and 6 gold.
Yeah.
The
I'll
really
take-
important stuff that he has is longsword.
I'll take the.
Good. You'll take the what?
I'll take the weird crystal.
Your blackened
he-
fingers tingle a little bit as
he-
you take it in your hands
He's
again.
got the symbols too. Is that what you're referring to?
No, that was just part of his character traits. He just had a lot of god
okay,
symbols
okay,
on him.
Yeah. So we already did his silver. Who wants his Who wants a Deathmonger?
What's that? Oh, that's the sword?
That's the sword that you got. Yeah.
What kind of sword is that?
It's a long sword.
Longsword.
I'll take it.
You have the Deathmonger, and I mean that's pretty much it. I mean he's got Gamnus and armor, but I'm pretty sure everyone has the equivalent of that. So,
And that-
yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so
You also have
Alright, I just
splint
wanted to
mail, don't
conclude
you?
that.
Not splint mail, sorry. You have also ring mail, don't you, or something like that?
who me?
You
Somebody
gave me
does.
hide.
I
You
have.
gave me hide.
I could have sworn you guys looted it.
I have Velrite Iron Chain Shirt.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you guys got loot from that dungeon.
Yeah.
Like with that letter that Sorenzik found, there was splint mail or something in there, a bunch of silver plates.
I think I said I got that.
You took that? I don't
Yeah,
think your
I'm not-
character can
I'm not
wear heavy
wearing it,
armor,
though.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, if it's heavy armor, yo boy,
Yo!
Well, then
your boy can wear heavy
Okay, well then I'll just take it out of my sack. Like I almost forgot. Here's it's a little bit too heavy for me, not my style, but maybe you can do something with it, dwarf.
Oh, I can certainly. Thank you very much.
Alright,
I need to go. Hold on.
so
I need to
here's
look up-
ring
I need-
mail. I'm just gonna put it on the floor in your little thing real quick so you can look at it, see what its stats are. It's pretty simple.
And over there's also the shimmering cloth and copper.
Oh yeah,
pants
shimmering
put
cloth.
together.
14 armor.
What
class.
was the armor that my thing gave me?
It should just be your DC, like your AC by now. But I'm pretty sure
It
it's
is.
it was something. It was maybe 13 plus
14.
your dex. 14 plus your dex.
Yeah.
How much
Also
to
has
aggro against
weird
the
qualities
party?
To it. It's very nice. It's very shiny armor.
Drop 1G, and I'll fucking
So I'm not-
slap Targret, and he's gonna die.
I offer my. I switch armors and I offer someone my hide armor.
Nobody wants that shit.
They're already pretty much past height armor, but you can keep that to sell at some point.
So
Yeah, do we want
And
to
now I have you, Pog.
like these aren't as important, but he does have some extra shit, Astaro. Do you want to keep any of that to
I know-
sell
To
later
your
on?
next character, they could give it to your next character.
Yeah, we'll give it to your next character. Okay, so we took the silver, gold, the.
Well,
Death
Donnie, you're
Monger,
not supposed to
and
be
just
here.
the
You're
crystal,
dead.
right?
Get out. Get out of here. You're done.
So everything
Um,
else we'll just give back to his character. Okay.
I mean,
Alright,
I think
we're done-
Forensic's
we're done
probably
with all
gonna
this.
want that jar of jam.
Oh, yes, please.
Jar of
Give.
jam. The jam jar. All right, Fyodor.
Also,
you're heading out.
sorry, Vindel. I asked him like so about that jar that I gave you earlier. You can do you still need that? If not, can I have it back? Is he not here?
Yeah,
It's
killed
coming.
we killed the white stag, so I don't think it'll be working anymore. And I'll hand you your jar of what used to be filled with water back.
Thank you. I'm done.
All right. So, Fyodor it's nighttime now.
Mhm.
Hold on. Lighting effects activate.
Oh,
I go
Alright,
get more water.
So Fyodor heads out. I'm taking your piece over there to the
Yep.
the
Do it.
place.
Ooh,
Roderick is outside, sitting on a crate. It looks like he's been
Not yet.
drinking a little.
not yet, Yoshi.
Not a whole bunch. He's not drunk, but he does have a kind of a more loose look to you than he kind of the up-laced individual usually has.
I look him up and down. Hello, Roderick. Do you have qualms with me entering the household?
For what purpose?
I'm going to attempt to assist Kato in helping the room's wife.
Kind of frowns for a second. All right. Kato and his little weasel of an apprentice are currently over in the apothecary area. If he'll let you help, then by all means. So he lets you go in.
The murders.
You look over. It looks like somebody's tried to clean up the blood, but they just kind of got it all over the place more.
With a
I
broom.
need some clubs to throw.
That
Oh,
being
the
said,
strong
you
box is
enter,
gone.
you look over to your right, and you see your two friends, Mandrake and Saito.
Saito.
They seem to be kind of chatting with each other about this poultice that Mandrake is making.
I have no idea who these people are.
No, you should use the loving lavender instead of the berries. It will make a more. And Mandrake is just sitting there. I know what I'm fucking doing. Fido, please, for the love of God, leave me alone.
Why are they so big?
Because our boy is so small. They're normal sized people.
Oh, okay.
It's maybe because he's a fucking half man. In any case, Fyodor, they're sitting there having a discussion between themselves as you come in, not even noticing you.
Saito.
They look over at you.
Saitama!
Ah, Master Dwarf! And he kind of goes over and like, oh, good to see you again. And he shakes your little hand very vigorously.
Shake it back. I give him a good. I give him a good
Pleasure for you.
squeeze.
Are you still alive? Oh, yes, you are.
Yes, I'm still alive. I'm here to help. I can't. Rania.
Ah, the room's wife. Yeah, I've taken care of her as best I can. It's just, well, the poison is a dangerous thing, and well, without certain equipment, it's difficult to draw the poison out. And they're all out of leeches here, so it's going to be fairly difficult.
Well, I've come to offer my services as a cleric. I was hoping that perhaps I could use some of my healing magic to perhaps extend the life she has left to maybe give you a better chance.
Do you have any ability to prevent death outright?
No. I did not learn spare the dying.
He actually seems to
Boo.
know exactly what you're talking about. He kind of nods for a second. I'm afraid it's not a matter of immediate constitution and ability in that regard. It's more so if she can survive the night. The potions that my apprentice and I are making are more so to hopefully keep her stamina up. If that can occur, then perhaps she can survive.
So additional life force you don't think would assist in that?
He shakes his head. I'm afraid not. Not a... This is a slow-acting poison.
Damn.
The man that used it was a... we'll call it vindictive and vicious. This poison is slow-working and fairly
There's a
insidious.
whole bunch of bad stuff just happening in
Yeah.
this place.
Is there anything I can do to assist?
He looks at you for a moment, kind of pursed lips. Sure, help us choose out what we'll be putting into the stamina potion over here. We could use your expertise.
Okay.
Mandrake just fucking looks over and just blinks this fucking dry blink, not wanting you to get involved, clearly. He
I'm getting
brings
coffee.
you over.
I give
and
Probably
Mandrake
put
a-
some bourbon in there too. I don't know.
Like, I've seen
No,
the
no.
potions he can whip up.
I'm not gonna drink.
May delegate to him.
I'm getting coffee, guys. I don't know. I'm not-
And basically, he presents you well, what's left, because honestly, these fucking herbs and stuff, somebody's come through and like torn down half of them. And like, what's left is mainly what fucking Mandrake is producing. So that being said, you're presented with kind of three choices: wolf garlic, God's bane, and willow bark. So I'd like you to give me a nature check in regards to which one you're going to recommend.
Okay, Guidance.
Guidance. My boy, God.
Guidance.
Come-
Hey,
Coming up.
God. Gonna roll in game. Fuck. Okay, 8.
All right. Which one do you recommend? Just say one. It's
I
fine.
look
Just
over it.
Mandrake is just staring at you.
I look
Just
at
say one.
Patrick and I start to say wolf's bane and like see if he has a
Wolf
reaction to
garlic.
that.
Wolf's garlic. And he just stares at you. And then
And I-
Saito comes out of left field and says, a very good choice indeed, Master Dwarf. With your expertise, we have truly come up with a solution that will most likely help the room's wife.
Saito, wait.
And then give me a perception check real quick.
Okay. Well, okay. Wow. Roll 20's working out better, guys. I don't know about you.
What is it?
On 1d4. 21.
While you were looking at Saito, you look back and you see that both the wolf garlic is gone, but also the willow's bark is gone as well.
Oh, so it's not even there.
Oh no, somebody removed it. Mandrake is currently mashing something up in his poultice at the moment.
So the only thing that's left is actually just the
Oh no, he's using something.
He's using it? Okay.
But from your immediate perception, he's not using the wolf garlic that you recommended. It seems that he took the willow's bark and he's hidden the wolf garlic somewhere.
Okay.
Give me an insight check real quick.
Oh yes, I have a +5. Please work out well for me. Oh, it's a nat 20! Woo!
They're being nice to you. Saito is doing this not because he thinks that you can help, but because it's pretty clear from his actions and how he's talking. He just wants you to feel like you're doing something to help.
Saito,
You get the feeling that Saito is a nice guy.
Saito, you could have just told me you didn't need my help. You know that, right?
What are you talking about, Master Dwarf? You're helping so much, very much. He's not. Mandrake just kind of ruins the entire potion.
Thank you for being honest, Mandrake. Potions aren't my specialty, Saito. You could have told me I would have been better to not help.
Mandrake, Saito kind of like twirls his mustache a little bit, plays with his eyebrow. Mandrake just kind of looks at you. If you know that, fee yourself out. Thank you for visiting.
I will, but were you there when Rania made the potions to break the curse?
No, that was me.
Did you see how she did it?
No, that was me.
Oh,
we
you
got
did?
here.
Oh,
When we got here, the lady was on the floor bleeding.
then
Quite frankly, if we weren't here, it would have been likely that she would have been killed.
well, thank you for.
Dead before anyone else arrived.
You may need to whip up a third potion soon.
He kind of looks at you. I'm a little busy at the moment.
I know. Once you're done with this, whatever the consequences of this are, you will probably have to whip up the third one.
Alright. So you leave, I imagine.
And I leave. I leave and I go back and I won't finish. More has to.
Alright. So I'm gonna roll 3 dice. And they're gonna be death saving throws for Rania.
Oh no, we don't.
Were you able to help? I
know
was
what
AFK like
happens.
that whole time.
I rolled it in private. Ooh.
Oh no, the
Alright.
suspense.
The suspense is killing you. We'll see.
Killing you.
Alright. So you go to sleep and ooh, la 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 la
Max
la,
HP,
la,
baby!
la, 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 la. You wake up. Congratulations. None of you seem to be dead.
None of us.
Woo!
None of us.
All right, so, what do you guys do?
So it was a long rest, right?
I rush off to the room's house to see both the girl and Ronnie.
Wait, damn it. That was a long rest, right?
Yeah, it was a long rest.
I'm doing
Does that
good,
rejuvenate
Shadow.
your hit points or no?
It does.
Thanks
You
for
get
being
your
back.
full HP back.
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
spell
Alright,
slot.
I'll go do that.
Oh, that.
You get your rages
was
back. You get your axes
amazing.
back.
Yeah, you get everything back. You feel great.
Oh, this hay was good.
I wasn't even able to make it up on this roof.
Theodore is already out the door running.
Well, I guess we should follow the dwarf.
I gotta do my morning stretches though, some yoga.
He's
I'm on the
making
way.
a full dead sprint. In his
Okay.
splint.
As you get there,
In his ring.
as you get there, Roderick lifts a hand up and just immediately tells you, the room and the girl aren't here right now.
Where are they?
He gestures over. He points over there. In that direction.
Without a moment's hesitation, I'm running again.
Running.
I power walk and I'm still able to beat the dwarf in getting her because he has small
Bloody
legs.
early through all this running.
Dwarves were not built. We're deadly over a short distance.
All right. So you get
I
there.
guess I run. Where it may be.
Oh, you keep running. You keep running around. You go all the way around. And you see the room sitting on a log. And you see a small grave, and Tanya is laying on top of it. The room is...
She found her brother.
His hands are together, and he's just kind of like looking over at her. It doesn't look like he slept.
I stop sprinting as soon as I see them, and then slowly walk up to the room, and kind of just stand next to him, and then stare at the girl,
She found her brother.
and just kind of sigh, trying to conceal my heavy breathing.
Looks over at you for a moment. Doesn't even look over at you. He just kind of utters, "Thank you for bringing her back."
I either brought her back, or I would die trying.
And he continues watching her for a moment, seemingly content to sit in silence. "Do you need to speak with me?" And he looks at the rest of you that are coming in.
I'm more game for the girl, but I'm glad to see the curse has been broken.
He nods. He looks at the rest of you and gestures for you to follow him. Kind of everybody.
Oh man, I just have to explain all this shit.
Right. Roderick told me a bit of what happened. Said you want to keep the girl. Why?
I made an oath to her dead brother to take her to her uncle.
Camera froze
Looks
there
at the
for a bit.
looks at the rest of the group. The rest of you feel the same.
Well, that was her brother's last wish. Also, what would you want to do with a girl here? Ronnie or your wife even said that most of the villagers do not want her here.
Closes his eyes for a second. I'd take care of her.
Aye, room. But what kind of life would that be? With that kind of rumors and history, don't you want her to have a genuine chance?
They're not having any family here in the village anymore. Or a home.
Take her to our uncle, where she'll be taken care of and have a fresh start.
Kind of rubs his chin for a moment. I suppose he's the only kin she has left. Most people out here. He looks at the rest of you. Fine. But if I hear anything happen to her, I'll come find each of you myself one by one.
I promise you, if something were to
We're
happen to
sending
her,
her to her.
you wouldn't
Fucking.
have to find.
Okay.
Right. As long as she's fine with it. Might want to give her a little while, though.
And your boy? He did pretty good out there. I just smirk. Just look at him.
My character was super tempted to just slap his fucking side, but held back from smacking him.
He looks at you and nods a little bit. He did. And he doesn't look angry. He
Chaos
doesn't
crew.
look disappointed. He doesn't even look proud. He looks worried at the mention that, his son did well up there. Seems he's worried for some reason, more so than anything else.
I see that and I just scoff. I just smirk and do a little chuckle, I guess.
Okay.
I don't need to do a big speech
Target speaks up a little bit.
to him. I'll do the big speech to in front of
Is
Conrad
your boy
if he's
going to
here. If he
take
had problems with
your
it, but
place when it is your time?
I'm only gonna do that
Of
big
course you will.
speech
Would you not want your boy to be prepared to take
unless
your
I
place when it is time?
absolutely need to, because I didn't do it for him.
Of course I do.
I did it for Conrad.
So why are you
And
not
that speech is more
gladdened
for
by this
Conrad
room?
than for him.
It's not his fault, but what can a boy do when he'll think that his mother died because of him? Because he wasn't there. He kind of rubs his head a little bit, crosses and puts his hand across his face, frowning.
Target immediately has remorse on his face and says to the room, Cedric, I'm sorry to hear that. In the short time of knowing Radia, she was a good woman.
Fuck, we could have
was.
prevented that. But, ni modo.
Anybody else gonna fucking give their fucking
My condolences.
good wishes?
So, and I don't mean to come out of left field, but the gentleman responsible, we've been led to believe that you want to pursue him, but you can't. While this might be a bad time, I think the group, and I'll gesture to them and kind of look for their responses, might like to offer their services.
No.
Looks to the rest of you.
I just stare at Vindel.
My character,
Target shoots a fucking oh fuck look at Baravor.
my character just gives a nod.
The room shakes his head. I can't pay you. I won't offer you a job that I can't pay on.
Payment isn't necessary for this one.
And I'm going to turn and specifically look at Target. Oh, the Saffrish have loads of gold, don't they?
Wait, no payment. How would Target be able to pay for drink and food?
Drink and food, yahoo! I just continue to stare at Vindel. It's like,
I wouldn't offer the job. However, if you brought the man to me, or the very least his head, I would be indebted to you. More so than I already am.
Scoundrels like him don't deserve to live.
Do you know where the man headed?
Delevant.
Quite convenient. That's where her uncle is.
Good luck finding him in that city. Well, I should go back and look after my boy. Before he does some damn fool thing. As he is wont to do. And he looks at you for a moment, Barvar, at that, and then walks past you. Heading back to his house. Alright.
Night, lads.
This leaves you with a, together, and a little girl that is currently curled up on her brother's grave.
Damn, my game is super laggy right now. Do I have anything running in the background that I shouldn't have?
Alright, lads. We got meat and food in our bellies. A good night's rest. When do we set off?
Well,
we're going to be back over here talking about this. Still playing.
Yeah. So we're not in front of the fucking.
Not in front of the. No, in front of the child.
So we're not shooting the shit in front of her while she's fucking grieving. Yeah.
I guess I'll say, but if we're gonna leave, are we leaving this place soon?
Do you see any more quests to do in this town?
Okay, before we leave, then I guess I'll have a word with
Conrad.
Conrad.
So real quick, since we're kind of talking out of character, we got a second. That guy that robbed him, we can all assume is Jurgis. Same gentleman, just to give you guys.
Bro, we let that happen.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Was it
By
same
the way,
that we agreed to do that with? Good.
Jurgis.
Jurgis, right.
Jurgis.
The same gentleman that Bolivar and Target agreed to, fucking ransack their house with them, and then we, got out of it last minute or whatever. So, we know who the fuck this guy is.
Yeah, you know who he is. Nobody else knew that you knew him, or that he offered that job to you.
Right.
I'll say this. You remember that he told you the reason that he wanted you to come was so that he could keep things clean and not have to get nobody would have to get hurt in the situation.
Dude, and I'd also like to point out, out of character, that stump y'all were eating at, that was a fucking offering table, and you angered a forest spirit, which is the whole reason the girl got
Wait,
kidnapped
the
in the
stump?
first place.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, the
really?
stump that Jurgis went out to.
Yes!
Whoa, whoa.
Jurgis had been eating the offerings Ronnie had been leaving out to appease the forest spirits. And
So
then,
the whole reason any of this
and then
happened,
when the goblins came to kidnap the girl, there was
And
the forest spirits just let it happen because they let the spirits from the Deadwood come in here and do whatever they wanted.
How'd you figure that out?
I figured that out during my one-off session.
Yeah, he did that with me. And he's like, God, no. Oh, that stump shouldn't have anything on it, but I forgot.
Is the game
Whatever.
freezing up for anybody else a little bit?
What?
Is the game lagging for anybody else? Like just a little bit?
Not for me.
No.
I mean, your ping is pretty bad. Also, it's probably because you're zooming out and taking in the whole scene. If you zoom in, it usually probably will be a little bit better for it.
Okay.
And also probably because they're streaming.
Alright, well,
So,
Yeah.
shit happens.
Yeah, we're pretty
Honestly,
much moving on
whatever.
from
Let's
the-
just go. I want to talk to Conrad before.
You sure you want to talk to Conrad?
his mom just died.
Yeah, he's probably not in a great emotional state.
Okay, all right, then
I'm back because
And
it's
his
you
dad
guys
is
have-
right now. His dad is taking care of him at the moment.
okay.
Kind
All
of.
right, well
As
then
much
we'll
as
leave
as
and
much as
then
a gruff man would.
okay. All right. I helped him get some hair on his chest. He has loss. He can carry that loss with him and motivate him, hopefully in a positive mood. If not, he'll be the next villain,
He's gonna be a great main
and
character.
it's all good.
Right? He's gonna be a great main character.
I'll be a great main character.
His tragic backstory.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. I'm
I'm
halfway done with his tragic Batman story, so it's all good.
Now someone just needs to assassinate his father.
Yeah, no, you
Right,
just
right,
need to
right.
kill him.
There you go. It's all good.
It's perfect.
That's all
man.
tabletop stuff for D&D. That's interesting. Yeah, dude, it works out great. Works out
So
great.
where?
Delevant.
To Delevant. That's
all
where
right,
our
so
uncle is.
all right, we are okay.
Hey, dude.
you guys
boys
all
are
good?
good?
I
Things are
whatever
good?
happens, happens.
Rested?
Yeah.
We're back.
I'm just
have
passing
everything?
through here. I'm not invested in
I
this
don't
We should
know.
go
like
get some
the fucking
supplies.
dwarf.
Yeah,
Go
can we go
get
hit
supplies.
up the fucking like trader or whatever? The merchant.
Too clunky?
What's his name?
Sigismund is gone.
Right now, for me, it's a little bit laggy. I don't know
The
why.
fucking guy
It depends on the
that
map.
saved Harpus.
Also gone. They both went to Delevant. Remember, Harper had
I
his
love it, though.
cargo stolen.
It's so
He
much
went
more
to
immersive than
Sigismund
looking
to
at a
help him get him
freaking
back
just
on his feet.
2D map.
Is there any
Like, that's what
merchants in this
merchants-
town you can talk to or no?
I mean, the only person that would have sold stuff was Adam, and Adam's in the grave.
Not gonna resub.
So
Power move, trap. Yes, you are.
there's not a lot
Shut
of
the fuck up.
there's not a lot of merchantry going on. This is a small community. This is a very small town. Like most of the trade is done through
you
Sigismund,
don't.
who leaves town and goes to the city.
All right. Target points at fucking Fyodor. Dwarf, prepare the girl for departure.
Dude, I'm still laughing. We could have avoided Target. All we wanted to do was get some drinks, man.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to fucking do. Alright?
Hey, you know, it's
When you
I,
learn that
all in
all
all-
of your actions have consequences.
I'm starting.
There's-
I look at
Fucking
Target.
Stump was calling all this shit.
If you had stopped Jurgis, there's so many things that could have done, but coulda, woulda, shoulda. Who cares? That's what this game is about. It's about all these little
I
links
agree.
that happen. and
I
you're like,
look
oh
at
my
Target.
God.
I'm just
I
like,
eating off a fucking stump was gonna make this like tree spirit fucking angry.
Yeah, but now think about it. The tree spirit got angry because you guys ate the food, so they stole the girl. That means the brother died, and that means Conrad wasn't there to save his mom. So in the end, you guys eating killed his mom.
I look at Target and I just look at him and I say, Target, do you get the feeling that some of this might have been our fault?
For a second.
Target
Yo,
says,
um,
listen, Elfman, from where I come from, destiny is fated. Everything happens for a reason.
I agree. I don't think it's our fault either. I just a
It's
feeling.
all the DM fault. Yep,
And I just lift up my shoulder, do a sigh, and I just have a smile, and I take off my flask, and I just carry on with my day, just
right.
waiting to leave.
Vindel and Fyodor.
Bro, Serezik, you were the
Are you two
worst.
gonna go try to
You
encourage
ate
the
some
girl to
food
come
inside
with
this
you?
whole thing? Yeah.
Pew Pew MF.
Yes.
Mendal 22,
Alright.
Snipe Sorens
The
1 Explode,
dynamic, the
Mendal
short
22
man
Skull,
duo.
Mendal 22 Skull.
Mandalore,
the
thanks so
girl's
much,
as
man.
tall as us duo. The girl is as tall as us duo.
Thank you for the resub.
She has by this point actually kind of stood up. She's still very dirty.
Test,
Doesn't
test.
look like they took time to give her a bath or anything, or clean her up when she was sleeping there, and she just got herself more dirty by laying on her brother's grave. So, what do you do?
My character will kind of walk up and kind of like, well, I guess there's not enough room to stand next to her, is there?
There is kind of, if you give me your piece, big boy. Where the fuck did it
Where,
go?
where
Where did it go?
where'd it go? Where?
It's over here, in the fucking hills. But if you move forward and then right click as you're doing it, you'll be able to get closer. All right. So what do you say? She looks like she's been crying, but it also looks like she's been out here for a while, and that she probably doesn't have any more tears left to cry. She kind of looks at both of you with this kind of
What a
hollow
drama queen.
expression. What a drama queen.
Tanya,
Oh, dude, I'm such an asshole.
been where you are, and
Badavaz just
I wish I
passing
could say
by, boys. Passing by.
I didn't.
Getting some
and I
gold
wish I
and
could say you
moving
didn't know how
along.
this feels. But
Vindel, you sense that Fyodor is kind of being caught up in his words a little bit. Would you like to
Where-
kind of... Sorry, what?
Yeah, we're gonna take you somewhere nice. New,
Oh,
with
chat.
your
Also,
uncle,
we're sending her to her death.
far away
The
from
oath
this
is to
place.
send her to spread
and
her influence, the Spriggan's
there,
influence,
maybe
and eventually
you can
sacrifice.
learn,
Someone's gonna
events that
sacrifice her
happened.
or something along the way. Spriggan's gonna get what
fresh
he wants.
life.
If
fresh
not, he's
start,
gonna, I think, kill
whatever you want to do.
Vindel.
You'll have the ability, and
So
no one
you think
will
I'm
know
bad?
anything.
I mean, I was gonna offer as well. I started that offer, but Vindel has an oath with the Spriggan
And
to sacrifice
being with
this little girl.
family will make it. a
And the
little
only reason why,
easier.
I need to, real quick. The only reason why,
Run.
we're taking her. The main reason why we're taking her, is so
She sadly
she can be
nods.
with her blood because the Spriggan wants more of her blood because it's because she has magic blood basically. That's why she wanted her mother.
Is there anything
She wanted
you need?
Astado because he had magic. Was interested in these two.
She thanks for a moment, and then she goes into the burnt wreckage of the house, and you watch her while she does this. She kind of goes in, reaches up inside of the chimney,
Oh, you think I'm bad?
and she
I swear to God.
feels around, and she pushes something, and a brick comes out, and inside is this little iron box that she takes out, and she looks at, and she's gonna put that in a pocket on her dress.
Oh, hey.
Donovan
Target, you
makes a
grab all
note
the
that
star stuff,
whenever
right?
he's inside a house, make sure to check in chimneys.
Target,
On God, dude.
What's up, Dana?
if you grabbed all the Star's stuff, Astaro grabbed her book from the fire.
Oh,
really
But,
liked.
but I don't know if Target would know. I don't know if Target would know that's her book. It's just a
The
book.
bro.
I mean, Barvar
Kill
would
the
know.
Spriggan?
He was
No,
in
he'd
there
kill
with-
us. It's a god.
Barbar
Yeah.
doesn't have
That
knowledge
would
Yeah.
have
of
died
what's
for sure.
inside of Target's backpack.
You guys can hear me. What? Yeah, you
She
can.
Look in your
nods.
list.
think it's
She's
on my own
also going to
personal list.
fish in there, and she would get out a chain shirt. It is burnt. It does have like scorch marks on it, basically. But she takes that and she puts it on.
Battle
could I
baby
perhaps
here.
Hold on, could I perhaps fix it with mending?
Fuck the Spriggan. Save the little
It's
girl.
not that bad. Like it's
Is what it is.
clearly it's a little bit like soot covered, but like the craftsmanship is not like it's not broken or anything. It's a little
Yeah.
burnt. It's a little like there's like a little bit of like mold like welding to it, like not welding, but like melted aspect to it. But it's still very much functional, is what it is.
Well, then I wanna ask her like before I see her fully take it on, put it on. I wanna kind of take out my Smith's tools and like see if like, hey, hold on, let me make it 100%. Let me see if I can't make it any better for you.
Okay, you use mending and you can tidy it up a little bit.
Yeah, just make it a little bit nicer on her.
Okay. She puts it on. It's clear that it was made for someone her size. That being said, you're ready to head out. Do you leave the town of Greensborough and go into the wider world?
I'm gonna put a finger spoon of jam on a tree.
On a tree? Please, Mr. Spriggan, be nice to me.
I also want to just clarify, like, you made that oath. Well, you know what? I'd rather do it in character. I'd rather do it in character. And whisper. She's with us. So I don't know when I can find the opportunity, but I'm gonna fuck it. No, Vindel. Just to be clear, we're taking this girl mainly to the other town because of the oath that you made to the Spriggan, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Wait,
that's
hold
one
on.
half.
Wait, no, hold on. I totally fucking forgot this one plot point.
Yeah.
Hold on, fuck.
And you say that's like, oh, it's
No,
my
no, no,
fault.
no,
You
no.
guys are literally
Before we
leading
leave-
her to her death.
No, before we fucking leave, hold on. The curse. I want to check her eyes and see if it looks to be the same as the other curses that were put
Hold
on.
on, we
Her
about
eyes
to
are
go
fine, but
sacrificing.
she's got a fucking Spriggan eye embedded into her collarbone.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Is it a different
There's-
kind of curse? Fuck.
It's not a curse. It's a piece of wood that's wrapped itself around her bones.
We should probably explain.
What's up, Crucial? Oh.
She probably knows.
She has a wooden eye in her collarbone.
She's
Okay,
not sure
I'm
what
gonna-
that's about. But you know what? She's been through like 3 traumatic
Yeah, no.
experiences in a row. And like at this point, she's just rolling with the punches. 'cause-
Okay, you know what? I go up to Targrin, it's like, hey, big fellow, can you give her just talk to the girl for a little bit? I have a word.
Okay. Target
But I
looks
just-
at Tanya.
Wait, like, tell him to
Stop
come.
it, Target.
Scratches his head.
All right.
So, girl,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
you like books?
Hey, you two, get the fuck over here.
Yeah?
Wait, hold on. I didn't want to like directly go there, but anyways,
I mean, you can
conversation up.
backtrack a little bit and say that you don't have it. Like, you didn't say that. Like, that's a
No,
very simple
I should have said like, "Well, girl, what do you like to do in your free time?"
Read?
Oh, so you like books?
I do?
Oh, Target might have something for you. Hold on 1 second. Target starts shimmying through his bag. I found this off of one of
why my
our
game's
friends that
doing right now. It's
lost
done that before.
as we were
Hey,
finding you.
that's my book.
Target hands the book to Tanya.
And
This-
she takes it. She's not happy, but she recognizes it. That being said, you're having this conversation with her.
This is going on.
Bolivar, Vindel, Fyodor. What are you guys talking about?
Okay. All right. So, to make sure we're all clear, Dwarf, you very attached. You remember the oath that Vindel made, Brigand, and you remember law. He been saying that we're taking this girl so she can be with her kin, be safe. But the deal was to send her there for not the best outcome.
The spriggan said she had to die far away. Now, whatever that thing was, I reckon it's been around a lot longer than you and I don't think that it perceives time the way we do. He didn't say to kill her, he didn't say to murder her. He said she had to die a far way away. We're taking her a far way away, and we're gonna let her live her life, and eventually she will die a distance from that wood.
I mean, sure,
And-
that is a assumption. I'm fine with it. I just want us to be very clear on reasoning and make sure we don't get too attached. I don't know if we can do anything about this situation.
If there's any chance of us fixing the situation, removing that curse or whatever it is from her, we have a better chance in a bigger town.
Okay. Then my next point. He doesn't have to know about this. I don't think we should tell her. She already dealt with a lot. I think she'd be troublesome to handle. She knows that one of the reasons taking her isn't just so she can be with him. Do we agree on this?
Meanwhile, Margaret in the background. By the way, we promised the spriggan we'd murder you.
Is the girl the jam?
Sorry, continue.
Do we?
She's going to have questions. She's going to have questions.
I mean, yes, sure.
The
How
reason
do
not
we-
taking her is the promise.
How do we explain what's around her collarbone?
Is it can she like, is she different, like visually different, like her bones, like it looks like there's vines and
bones are fine. Her bones are fine, but there's very clearly along her collarbone. There's like a wooden not like a huge like fucking bulbous thing, but it's like a necklace, kind of in style almost. That's ends in a center point of that spriggan's eye that it placed against her chest. It could be covered up with like clothes that kind of like hug a little bit tighter to the throat. But right now, like, again, she has gone through a lot, and she's probably, I mean, she might ask you guys about it at some point, but like, you've got reasonable deniability.
yeah. So all I'm going to say, as long as we are clear, we keep it hidden from her until she absolutely has to know. I'm willing to help out in my own way to find a solution to her problem. But it's imperative, in my opinion, on the way to the town, as long as possible, not no, till absolutely necessary.
Aye.
Worf?
I agree.
So you guys gather up your things, and is there anything else you want to do here in the village or the hamlet of Greenbrook? All right. You're
I
done
go to
already?
every house and check the chimney.
Check the chimney. Every house, no.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna go look under every tree root and look for a chest under every tree root.
All right, you guys.
I'm gonna go back to the main house.
Are you gonna really try to talk to Conrad?
I'm not gonna
right
talk to
now?
him. No.
Okay, what do you want to do? Okay, you go back to the main house. What do you do?
I'll change my name. Okay, I'm just going to.
Your choice. Like I don't know what you want to do here.
Okay, I'm gonna tell.
Roderick is there. He's staring at you.
I don't like Roderick though. I don't want to talk to him.
I don't want to die to
I'm just
Roderick.
Am I able to see like anyone inside the house, like Conrad or
Yeah,
anybody?
you can see fucking. No, you can't see Conrad, but you can see Mandrake and fucking Saito. Ooh, Saito. Actually, no, Saito wouldn't be there. You see, it's this fucking redhead guy that you never saw before. He's young.
Yeah, I have no idea who that person is. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna take one last look at the house. Look at Roderick. And I'm just gonna walk away.
All right. Good RP.
You could have told him to give Conrad your farewells.
And you guys are all gonna gather up as a cool gang of guys, and you head off into the night.
I have a little girl.
And a little girl. You got a little girl too. You got your own daughter, dude. Cool. In any case, you guys head along the road, heading to the city of Delevant. Is that correct? All right.
Delevant.
For the time being, luckily it doesn't. I just rolled an encounter die. You don't get an encounter. You don't. There's no bandits on the road that try to eat you or anything.
No, I'll eat their ass, bro.
As you come, night begins to come. You are getting tired.
Oh, I'm sorry. Along the way, I feel like I would when the first opportunity that I get, when I'm able to speak to Togrid, I would basically tell him the same thing that I told Fyodor and Vindel, just to make sure everyone in the party is up to doing.
Okay. You come across the Crossroad Inn. This is kind of a middle ground wayfare where pretty much everyone that travels in this region eventually comes to. Let me spawn your piece.
Note to self: let's buy a health potion.
Yeah. I don't need them. I don't think
floor
they're that
supposed to be
important.
White tiles.
What?
Floor supposed to be white tiles.
Oh, is the fucking map fucking white again? Give me a second as I find a texture.
Damn, bad mission builder, boo. All right, let's play the mix.
1 second. This was a good texture for it too. I'm furious, livid, in fact.
Why doesn't it
And
load
it's
up?
all, I don't know. It just sometimes the images just don't want to do it, and they're bitches.
Ooh. 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 Some cool people in here, dude.
I saw something to ooh about.
I got pepper.
All right, here we
Good
go.
enough. Has it loaded up green now?
Yeah.
All right.
I see black.
Good enough. I shrug. All right. So you come, you look up at the sign. It says the Crossroads. You can open the gate pretty easily. You come in. There's some carts. There's horses off to your left. You also notice behind you, over here, there's a notice board for anybody that would like to go read it.
I go read it.
it. Would anyone like to read it out loud? Since you're there, Baravar, you
I'll
ran
read it
up.
out loud. I don't know what I'm reading.
Read one.
Oh, I forgot I have to put my... Okay. Is it just one? Oh, there's two.
Oh.
You're cancelled. Okay, Dragon Phalanx Bounty. By the order of House Lucon, Lord shall be granted upon those who do harm upon the monstrous abomination race known as Dragonborn. The following rewards shall be granted upon presentation. Afrith. 5 silver pieces, Dragonborn finger, 10. Okay. Money. Southmarch decree. By order of Baron William, Southmarch, all room from Pirate River, Lanry Highlands will report to the Delevant middling hour. Hey, we got jobs over here. Well, I want to say jobs, but opportunity to get more coin, boys.
Coin? Target melee versus over there.
Oh,
Smack it out of the way.
So-
real quick, out of character, where are we at? Are we in Kingdom of Saffra? Are we in?
So you're in what's called the
Where's-
Southmarch. The Southmarch is technically part of the Savrish Kingdom, but it was recently conquered. So like it's kind of this weird middle ground where,
Principality of Rue?
but yeah, it was conquered from the Principality of Rome after King Omen died. So it's kind of this weird middle ground. It's a borderland where the Savrish are trying to exert their control over it, and there's like these skirmishes that are kind of happening between them. So this one of these is a call for all the room that
Old
are basically
Crusher.
within
Or
this Southmarch territory are to report to Delevant. Also, you see Old Crusher over with the horses.
Right.
He's laying down. He's sleeping.
Wait, how do we know Old Crusher? Oh, that was the
Yeah, Kurt Fox
What the hell is he doing here?
Well, or Gorbel. Well, remember Sigismund's a merchant.
10
Merchants have
gold
to travel.
crowns for a dragonborn head.
All right,
So,
for the rest of you,
Harper!
as these two are fingering over there about this, eventually
this?
you all are going to make your way over to the tavern, the actual main tavern room. As you enter, there's a couple of things you notice. First off, there's a lovely sound being kind of strummed on a lyre. You notice to your right is your boy Sigismund and Harper. In front of you, there are two kind of decently armored men. There's a hooded individual in the corner, kind of sitting by himself. And as you enter, one of the heavily armored men looks at you, kind of takes a gander at all of you, and then kind of loudly says, like, "Ah, new guest, come on in, come in, come in. I'm looking for somebody to talk to. For the love of all that is good and by the gods' names, get over here."
Which guy does that?
I come over
Guy
there
right here,
immediately.
Reinhard.
you have drinks, target will come.
Of course I have drinks. First round's on me, friend.
Oh, as I always say, my
Hey.
friends buy me drinks. I guess you're my friend.
As long as you tell me stories, I'll keep you fed.
I
And
thought you were pretty messed up story, but
and he looks at the rest of you. As you can see, my compatriot here is not much of a chatter. And he gestures across to this man, still wearing a helmet, just kind of stares at him.
Oh,
And he invites all of you to come sit at his table. Vindel, Fyodor, do you go and do it?
yes, but I guess I try to keep the girl close. I guess we keep the girl in between us. Just kind of like
Okay.
shepherd
it's
her.
like polar opposites. You have two people so gun ho on like protecting this, and me and Steeler just want to drink and fucking party.
Yo, listen, we're 2.5 men, all right?
Well, all the interesting things in this tavern are the first thing that I can actually chat with. I've got my fellow room here I've been traveling with. Doesn't say a damn word. He just stares at you. That's it. That's his whole gimmick. That's all he does. got merchants, and who wants to talk to merchants? Got a man in the corner who wants to mind his own business, and the only other interesting thing in this room is that thing. And he points back at the Minotaur, kind of playing a lyre. And right now, he's playing a beautiful song. I don't want to make him stop, so I'd rather let that continue. So, tell me, new friends, what are your names? I'm Arnhard of Norberg.
Hello, friend. My name is Target of the Clan Noble. It is good to meet you.
Name is Baravor. I have a question for you. He's a
Hold
mute.
on, introductions first, friend, before you ask your questions. Speaking of which, this is Baldwin. He's a mute, probably. I don't know. And with that, his title goes from just Baldwin to the mute. And he gestures to Fyodor and Vindel.
I'm Fyodor Bjorn's hammer. Bjorn.
Ah,
too
interesting.
loud.
Usually your kind don't come out of your little holes in the ground.
I'm Vindel of. It doesn't really matter.
I give my full title, but I forgot what my full title is. I forgot the name of my clan.
And what's your name, young miss? Tanya Schmid, sir. Well, nice to meet you, Tonya. Boy, bring out some drinks for my new friend. And with that, kid in the back comes out and puts some drinks on the table along with some food.
Green Army Man.
Green Army Man. And he goes back in eventually. What was your question there, friend?
Well, you seem like a pretty sociable fellow, someone who might be entertaining to drink with. But do you carry this mute along with you?
What? Well, he's not much of a talker. He's a good man in his own right. Baldwin takes care of his people down in, forget what town he's from. But all I hear is good things from him from the other room. So I met him on the road, figured it's safer to travel together. We'd come across any bandits, we're able to kill them quite quickly together. And he didn't oppose anything that I've told him so far. Doesn't oppose a single thing you say. Goes along with it. Just stares at him. And he continues kind of going into this spiel. He talks about people that he's killed, other room that he's bested and ransomed. He starts telling like fairy tales sometimes. He just has a whole bunch of stories, all of them fairly entertaining. He's a fairly charismatic individual, fairly friendly, and like he's the kind of person that you wouldn't mind having a drink with and hanging out with. That being said, what are you guys doing in this tavern? There's your boy Sigismund and Harper over in the corner. There's a Minotaur, and there's a weird guy with a hood. Also, your new room friends, Baldwin the Mute and Einhard of Norberg.
As he stops talking and we're both drinking and everything, I look over to Taggart, like, hey, big one. Honestly, I'd put down some good coin to see you and that Minotaur back there have a good arm wrestle to see who's stronger.
No, not the arm wrestle.
The arm wrestle.
It always happens. Oh,
Target, after taking a big ass chug, looks at the Minotaur in the
Yes.
corner of the room. That thing over there? Even Target thinks that's a challenge, but Target's up to it. Target
good man.
approaches the Minotaur. Is he still playing the? Is he still playing?
He's playing his lute.
I thought it was a liar.
A liar, whatever. I don't give a shit.
I
It
saw
also
it.
looks like it has like a weapon attached to the side of it.
No, dude, he's a fucking battle bard, bro.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Target approaches the Minotaur. Hey there, friend. Would you mind having a drink with us?
Ben gonna look up from his song. Look at the fork. Howdy.
I just have the biggest, satisfaction on my face right now, just to see how this is gonna go.
If you're buying, I'll drink.
Oh!
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 Just realize it's Dino.
Dude, that's a good intro. Let's fucking do it.
Ben stands up.
Dino, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, out of character, I did not think this was you fucking Ben.
Dude, I fucking as soon as he said there was a sword attached to the lyre, I was like, well, that's Dino's character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Ben's gonna put his like, it looks like a great axe that has like lute strings around it. He has it sitting next to him as he kind of plays on his lyre. Looks basically like a great axe that has like a lute kind of built in along the handle. He kind of picks it up, puts it on his back, stands up to his like 8.5 feet tall, like full stature. And he's like, "If you're buying, I'll drink."
Oh no, the music's over. I can see the sadness on Baldwin's face. Baldwin, no expression because he still has his full helmet on. Continue.
Well, our friend over there, he's quite generous, so maybe he'll buy both of us a drink. And to the winner, a whole barrel of mead.
I won't pay for the barrel. I'll pay for a couple of flagons, though.
I'll take you up on that.
Well,
Come.
I offered.
like your style.
I offered. I'd go ahead and buy you the first round, or the second round after this good man here. And the barrel, we can split it.
Targrid, Ben, do you come over here to do an arm wrestling contest?
Fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Let's work. So each of you, I'm just going to spawn dice right now. I'm going to spawn them in the middle, kind of out in the yard.
Dude, this is
Let's
awesome.
see, where's my +3 to strength?
So, let's see. So all this is going to be, you're going to add your modifier. One's going to be brown, one you're going to be red. So you're going to roll all 3 of these at the same time. Basically, this is going to be a beginning, middle, and end.
Do it one at a time.
We add our strength modifier.
You're going to add your strength modifier. So let's divide these out.
Do it one
a
at a
little
time,
bit.
so we can have like that
fine,
back and
one
forth.
at a time. All right, so here's the first one. The first one is over here.
Okay, before they go,
Both of you roll it.
okay, before they go, it's like, all right, gentlemen, these are the rules. I placed on 2.
14.
They don't even
Oh,
listen
you're
to you. They begin.
Oh my god. Okay, too excited.
Their hands
Oh
together,
shit.
And just out of the gate, the Minotaur is dominating. And you can see as fucking Target goes, my bones! Basically, as he begins to get pressed down against. All right, next one. You feel like the Minotaur is toying with you. Just ever so gently. And I'm going to let you guys describe with how the winner gets to describe how this goes at the end. I'll say this, even if you win, Targrid, it's too late. You've pretty much already lost.
Even if he
But
gets a nat 20?
even if he gets this last one, he's pretty much done for because he lost 2 out of 3.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So
What
go
about
ahead and roll the
modifiers?
Oh!
Critical failure, though.
Let's go!
Targrid, how do you come back to the middle ground?
Target's fucking dude. His knuckles are about to touch, and Target he remembers back to his clan, back to his father, teaching him things when he was a young little fucking orc boy, and he channels that.
Guidance.
He channels that energy and that inner hatred for his father a little bit. And he says, "Not today!" As he's bringing his arm back to middle, the Minotaur's eyes start to open up.
You don't get to tell what the Minotaur says. Now here's the last roll. That critical failure made one more roll for this, and this will determine the fate of
Can I go into a rage? Can I go into a rage?
My character
You
casts
go
guidance.
into a
Oh
rage.
my
My
god.
character casts guidance on Target.
You can. I shrug. And
Does
apply
that
any
give you-
modifiers
that
that would
give
go. Is your character so fucking unhinged that he goes blood rage because he's losing an arm wrestling contest?
No,
It's up to you.
It's all fun in game.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll your last one.
Oh.
What happens, Dino?
Ben, like, after getting kind of pushed back to the middle, kind of like summons that like barbaric, angry, like not rage, but just like testosterone fueled like anger, and just slowly, like, he started out of the gate quickly and kind of underestimated Target, he said, and then just not anymore, and just puts his full like mass and weight down, kind of shoving Target's hand onto the table and like a little further, making kind of like the table creak.
Jesus Christ.
All right, you lose, Targrid. Your hand slamming against the table. Einhard cheers at the end of this little escapade as you are brought low. All right, Vindel, Fyodor, what are you guys doing?
This whole time I've I've been just making sure that Tanya's okay, and I just want to make sure, like, is she hungry? Does she want food? Is there anything she needs?
She eats a
Boo,
little bit,
caretaker.
and then she kind of says that she's gonna go lay down for a little while.
Have we rented beds?
I'll say that she doesn't care. You can pay for that though at
We're
some
definitely
point,
gonna pay for beds.
and she's gonna go off. She's gonna head out.
As Tan is walking away, I think Ben's gonna be chomping on like some of the bread, like some great jam or something could go on this. It's dry.
She doesn't answer, and she's just gonna go on.
It's just as she's walking away.
No, I know that. And she's gonna head over to the bunkhouse. That being said,
gotta
the
pee,
rest of you
guys.
are left to, for your cavalcades of the night. So, Vindel, what are you doing, my lad?
I am going to warm myself by the fire and attempt to make gentle conversation with the hooded traveler.
Okay. What do you say?
I just sort of approach, very nice and hyperbolically happy. Oh, so what brings you here, sir? As I approach the fire.
As you kind of come closer, he kind of like hunches up his shoulders and like seems to like put his head down a little bit more towards his food, and he kind of continues eating a little bit, bringing it up into his hood.
I will turn towards him. Not to be afraid. I couldn't care who you are. And I'm just gonna tap him on his hooded shoulder and then turn back to the fire.
Doesn't turn around.
No, not even a word out of you.
It's a ring wraith.
He turns around, fucking ripping your skull open and sucking out your soul.
Well, nice conversation. But if you want a drink, come find me. And I'm just gonna walk away back over to homie Halfling.
All right, homie Halfling and your boy Harper. You look at Harper, by the way. It looks like he got stabbed. He's got a fucking wrapping around his arm. It looks like it's been broken.
Harper, can you stay out of trouble for more than 5 minutes?
God, by the gods, by Exus, I wish I could. Well, listen here. Harper's being a little bit modest. He killed 2 whole goblins on that little expedition with the room. I didn't mean to. And he just leaves it at that, and he doesn't really explain what happened. Harper takes a drink from his tankard, kind of just trying to relax for the night. Anything else you say to him? What are you talking to him about?
I want to see if Sigismund has any health potions to sell, or either of them have health potions to sell, to be honest.
Okay. Sigismund thinks, I don't have any health potions with me, sadly. I trade things that come from the village and head out. Usually Ronnie is the one to present such things. I'll ask her when I get back for her health potion supply, I suppose. Wouldn't be bad if she can make the things. However, I suppose I don't like talking to her a little bit too much. She's a bit scary. But I do know some fellas in town over in Delevant that sell health potions. Could help you out there.
Well, you're not going to be able to talk to Rania when you get back.
Why not?
Did they just
Kinda
leave
shrugs
the
at you.
girl?
When did you leave the village?
They just let the girl
I
go.
left as soon as me bull was
I don't think
fighting.
anyone's out like actually hunting her, so
She died yesterday.
I think we're fine.
Yesterday? Did it take us a day to travel here? How long did it take
It
us
took
to
about a
travel?
day, yeah. He kind of leans back. My word. Like by Exis, I wonder how that's affecting poor Cedric. He loved that woman. All right, she was a good woman too. Oh my coal. It's a damn shame. Tyronia. And he kind of presents his drink. He kicks it back. Kind of spoiled his mood for the night. Vindel, what are you saying? A downer has just been dropped.
So, Harper, I don't think we've been properly introduced. My name's Vindel. How are you? Other than the
Uh,
obvious wounds.
My name's Harper, and I'm always in pain.
I sympathize. Would you like a drink? I'm gonna just kind of hurriedly and panic.
I've already got several. As you look at it at the table, there's actually like 3 bottles that have been emptied by Harper.
Right.
Maybe Sigurd can help, but Harper has been numbing the pain.
Right, one for me then. And I'm just gonna gesture quickly to the bar.
He gives you a shot of his own. He has several. That being said, as you guys kind of hang out for the night, feeling comfortable with what's all going on, you kind of are caught off guard when from the doorway somebody enters. Fairly heavily armored. Make them a little bigger. They're looking around a little bit. The Einhard kind of looks over at him, squinting a little bit. These do not look like savory individuals. They look fairly rough and tumble, as it were. And the man in front kind of looks at everyone. Go about your business. No need for any revelry to stop on our account. He kind of walks
We're gonna go
over
for
here.
the hooded guy.
Uh-oh.
Howdy there, friend. How about you and me boys have a word outside? The hooded traveler kind of stops moving for a moment. Einhard speaks up. Leave the fellow alone. No business of yours. Einhard looks over at, this fellow looks over at Einhard. Here to do a job. How about you mind your own business, with all due respect, Mr. Room? And to that, the Room does not look very pleased. And kind of fingers his axe a little bit at the thought of it. However, he kind of like looks around at the other people. And why are you making them smaller? I saw that, Teddy Roosevelt. And thinks better for the moment. Maybe lashing out in violence would be a little bit too much at the moment. And Mad Monty comes back over.
Nah, the room's right. Leave him alone. The man's just trying to eat.
Monty kind of looks back at you. It's none of your business. So mind it. Wouldn't want to turn this whole place into a bloodbath now, would we?
At that, Ben's gonna stand up, look around, and just approach him. And whose business is it yours to decide what happens and doesn't?
It's my business because I have 5 more men outside with torches. If need be, I'll burn this whole fucking thing down.
Target then stands up.
Ben kind of cracks his knuckles and cracks his neck. Look, why don't we take this
I'm still just
outside?
sitting down drinking.
That's all I want. However, I don't have any business with the rest of you. But if you make it my business, don't care how big you are, I'll take your horns and I'll wear them around my neck.
Knuckle. Still sitting down drinking.
Light chuckling.
Just like lightly chuckles, like, you can try, you will fail,
You will try.
and then you will die.
Have it your way then. And he begins to walk out, and he starts shouting out, Boys! we've got to. And then as he's about to like,
I'm gonna.
for that, the hooded traveler kind of speaks up.
I'm just gonna ask them to walk out. Like, can I just go?
There is no need. I will come with you. And to this voice, Einhard and Baldwin both look over very intently at the guy, as if that kind of means something to them, like how he was talking. Who here has lived in the Principality of Rue for a long time?
Ben was raised there by a room.
Okay. Give me just a wisdom check.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Not
Wait,
wisdom.
I
I have
know
a minus.
I think I have the
one.
most HP out of
this-
everybody here.
The Clanrai Highlands, are they part of?
Kind of, but you're a dwarf, so you live like
So-
you kind of ignore the stuff that goes on above.
What was a
Take the
Hell
first number. 17.
17?
Why is it doing a double roll again?
Yeah, you know what kind of voice that is. And before you can even say anything about it, Einhard shouts out very, very aggressively, "For King Omen!" and then takes one of his hand axes and just buries it in the head of the hunter standing to his right. If you'd like to get involved in this, please roll for initiative.
I am still sitting down drinking.
Fuck it, 19!
15.
6.
Getting involved in talk.
Yo, 2 19s. Oh, Marcos versus higher decks.
So Marmore's gonna just sit down and just drink his drink.
Yep.
So,
2
In the-
19s, 15 6.
2 19s, who are the 2 19s?
Myself and Mark. Target and then
Who's after the 19s?
Look, if it's- I got a
Ben got
15. Look how you wrote it as Mark.
Mark. Oh, whoops.
Whoops.
No, Mark.
Suddenly Mark gets summoned
Any-
into this world.
Anybody else?
and that's pretty much everyone except for Bellwood.
All right, so I'm gonna roll for the room and the hunters.
Oh shit, it's a good amount
Oh shit!
Wait, just a
both
question
the
though,
room
like,
and the hunters got a natural 20.
I
That's
can-
impossible.
What the fuck?
Okay.
wait, just, I can join in, right?
Yeah, you can join in.
Okay. Like mid-fight, I mean.
Okay, and then I'll roll for this guy. Oh yeah, fucking hey, he actually goes third. You guys are just pushed to the bottom. These guys rolled amazing.
What did you roll?
Uh,
What did this guy roll?
Natural 20s and then a 19.
They're gonna set this place on fire.
That's before applying their dex modifier. So I'm like, yikes. All right, so it's gonna start off with the room. Fucking this guy just,
Decking
he just fucking killed one of them immediately. No fucking problem.
got
Jesus.
his socks
Uh,
rocked, dude.
Then he picks up his great axe and he's gonna swing it around at Mad Monty here. He's gonna swing, but Mad Monty catches it with his shield and just an expert fucking deflection of it, and kind of catches that. Baldwin uses his bonus action to finish his drink, puts it back down. Then he stands up and he hops over the body and goes over to this guy, and he's gonna start trying to stab him with his spear. He's able to get a hit on him, but he doesn't kill him. Now it's the hunter's turn. Hunters are going to... Most of them are going to rush in, actually, so...
Oh.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. These ones are going to get here. Back up to this. These guys are going to go here. And just in terms of what's going on, roll for that. All right. These two rush in. One of them stabs Einhard in the thigh. Ah! He screams out, and the other one slashes him across the chest with a sword. Meanwhile, out here, Baldwin blocks both of the arrows that come at him from behind with his shield, but then he gets stabbed in the left arm with a dagger by the hunter. The stranger is then going to kind of come around, and he's just kind of like, I did not wish it to come to this. And he's going to throw back his hood, take out his longbow,
Oh,
and he is going to fire into this guy over here. Let's see if he
All right.
All right, and he hits. His arrows are actually really big. This guy is about the size of the Minotaur, honestly.
What the fuck?
And the arrow hits this guy in the chest and pins him to the wall, killing him. Dead. Vindel, what do you like to do? You're very quiet. You've eaten your mic again.
Oh, lovely. I'm gonna jump out the window and I'm gonna stab this hunter in his side.
Okay,
with
he's already
my,
moved, which should be pretty easy.
yeah, with my little dagger. Hit of 13, piercing of 7.
Yeah, that hits and that kills. How do you murder this poor fucking hunter that you just blindsided?
I'm gonna run up and stab him in the temple and bring him to the ground.
Yep.
These hunters are not lasting very long. You guys are better at killing bandits than you used to be. All right, Targrid, it's your turn. What do you do?
Target takes the last sip, slams down the cup, and screams, "Time for killing!" As he
Go get
fucking
him,
gets
buddy.
on top of the table.
I love the +5 decibels.
And then he's gonna take out his fucking two-hand battle axe and swing at this motherfucker right here.
This lanky bastard.
His fucking stick.
24
Can
and
I hit?
11 slashing.
You cut off his arm, but he's still alive. He's screaming though. Little distracted. Usually they don't happen for crits, but these guys are real weak, and I like it to be dramatic. So now it is Ben. What are you doing, baby?
Ben, he's pissed. He doesn't like
Uh-oh.
this.
Also, there's a legend standing next to you, essentially.
Yeah. So he's gonna go into a rage, take out his custom great axe loot, and swing at this one in front of him.
Good old Mad Monty.
Mm-hmm. This 14 to hit.
Not hit.
Ooh.
He catches your axe with his shield and deflects it. I'll run you through like I told you, Minotaur.
And then I'm gonna use my. Oh wait, never mind. That wouldn't work for that.
Okay.
I actually have to hit to do that.
Fyodor.
As he says he's gonna run him through, my character just casts Guiding Bolt.
Lightning bolt, lightning
fucking-
bolt, lightning bolt.
Yeah, that's a 10. It's not gonna hit. I rolled a 10 to hit, so no.
No, that didn't hit. All right.
Yeah.
All right. It's the room again. Einhard is gonna go for a swing against Monty. He hits. Thanks to your distraction, he deals a good bit of damage to him, but Monty is still up and still aggressive.
Nice.
Baldwin, meanwhile, is going to try to kill the guy that's next to him. He misses, not quite able to get the hit in. And then the hunters are going to do this. 2 hunters are going to fire for you, Vindel. And the third one is going to fire for Baldwin.
Oh,
Does
it's over
a
here.
13 hit you?
That is equal to my armor class.
That hits.
That hits.
You take 2 damage
Oh.
as the bolt comes in and strikes you from behind.
Ah!
Meanwhile, the other two are going to fire at our other boy. Neither of them hit. The guys inside, one of them is going to stab at you for cutting off his arm, Targrid. He gets a 19.
Wow.
And he deals 5 damage to you.
God damn, does this dude fucking with one arm?
Yo, this
You-
man's bleeding profusely, and he's still like.
Bro, what the fuck? He should be bleeding out.
Mad Monty is going to go for a... He's going to use a multi-attack. He's actually got 3 multi-attacks. And he is going to go for you, Minotaur boy. Try to bring you down real quick. Does a... Wow, he fucking rolled shitty on 2 of them. Does a 16 hit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. This is plus 3. He deals 4 damage to you as he kind of slashes into you.
He's actually no, it's 2. I'm
Okay.
in rage.
Uh,
Pog.
the stranger is going to come up here, going to
Okay.
pull out his twin swords, and he's going to go for a swing against both Mad Monty and this other boy. He kills the other guy. He stabs him through the back, quite easily dealing with him. But Monty again expertly deflects the Dragonborn's attack. Vindel, what are you doing?
I'm gonna recover slightly from that arm blow, and
can't
I'm
do
going
it.
to
Why am I
try and
so tired? I
stab
think I'm
this
gonna take a
man
nap
in
after
front of
this.
me in the leg with the again the dagger. Hit of 8.
Oh, no, that 8 doesn't hit.
Yep.
All right, Targrid.
Well, Target's gonna completely surround this fucker.
Poor Monty. He's just trying his best. He's just doing a job, dude, and you guys are coming after him.
He's gonna swing his two-handed battle axe on him. 23. With a damage of 13.
Yeah, that'll hurt. You come in and give
that'll
a
hurt.
solid blow to him.
Is that so? He's still alive?
Still alive.
Fuck it, we'll go ahead and use action surge then.
Uh-oh.
We'll go ahead and go for another swing. Ah!
No, you hit him the first
Yeah.
time, but then he comes back with his sword and he kind of deflects it. The fuck is an orc doing here? Ben.
Ben's gonna look down at him and is like, I told you we should take this outside. And then swing back down on him.
Okay.
14 again.
Yeah, he deflects it.
Why
again.
is my stream so laggy right now?
I mean, just
We'll
keep
keep-
everything.
I'll keep this dance up with the old knight, you bastard.
Alright, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to give a bardic inspiration to the legend.
Okay. All right. Fyodor.
All right, I'm trying it again. I'm trying my luck again. Guiding bolt.
Again.
23 to hit. Woo!
Oh, that was-
It does 10 damage, and every attack on him for the next turn has advantage.
Oh no. Oh no, I say looking at him surrounded. All right. Well, our room
then,
friend is going to take a swing. Go ahead. Our room friend got a 2. He rolled a 2, so he's not going to hit him.
You get
He's a little distracted right now. No, I know. I rolled a 1 and a 2. You prevented him from getting a critical failure, but he's a little bit distracted by the magic, honestly. The magic kind of fucking throws him off. Like, he kind of gets by it a little bit.
Yeah, there's like a shimmering
Um,
light around him, is what it looks like. He's sparkly.
Yep.
Barkley.
Let's see. What else? Hunters. First off, one of the hunters tries to fire at Baldwin. The arrow gets deflected, goes into the window, and hits our Harper in the arm.
Oh my god.
His other arm that wasn't injured wasn't even involved in this fight. He has not taken an injury. Other arrows are going to come in. One guy, the guy that you're stabbing at, is going to try to stab you, Vindel, along with an arrow. Does 13 hit you again?
Yep.
Yep. You take a whopping 4 damage. This time.
Owie.
Owie.
Wow.
Owie. The hunters are not doing great. Monty, seeing his situation, isn't super cool. is going to disengage and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Does he have? Does he have? So
No, he's disengaged.
That also disengages from mine since he passed through mine.
Yeah, he disengaged. Disengaged was a full action. And his boys are going to start gathering over here a little bit. This guy's fucked because he can't use a disengage. Now to Vindel, what are you doing?
Oh no. I'm going to attempt to stab this man again.
Very rude of you.
Hit of 18, piercing a 7.
No, he
Nice.
dies. You
Nice.
kill him. You kill another man.
Boom.
Vindel's a little bloodthirster right now, going at it. All right, Targrid.
Chasing after that motherfucker.
You have advantage. Hit him. Hit him.
Hit him, hit him.
Target runs after him. Where are you going? And then he swings his fucking great battle axe. Ah!
You have advantage.
my
You have advantage.
I can roll again.
You have advantage.
Yeah, you.
Come
you
on.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, that hit.
9 damage.
9 damage. He almost dies.
Nice.
Very, very
Somebody shoot
hurt.
him. Somebody spit on him.
Very
I,
good.
Spit on him. Spit on him.
Ben.
I'm gonna
Go.
take since I'm gonna take a dash action to get close to him, and then as a bonus action use Goring Rush, which means I get to make a melee attack on him.
Oh, I forgot. The Dragonborn shot last round, and he killed a hunter. Shot him in the head. He was the only one that he could see.
I don't know.
Right.
He dropped his.
All right, I gotta get my actual plus for melee. +5. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
All right.
How do you kill him? He's got 1 HP.
Oh, I'm using Goring Rush. So Ben's gonna charge at him, lower down his head, and then just
Yes.
dab him on both of his horns and be like, "Looks like I was the one who ran you through," and then toss him down with like a mighty
Oh, that fucking
growl.
work.
That's what he said at the beginning.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Are you going to chase down these other hunters or let them run away?
Oh, fuck yeah, we're gonna chase him down.
Yeah.
No
There are-
witnesses.
There are no survivors.
No survivors.
survivors.
My character walks out
um,
and casts Guiding Bolt on this hunter.
Nice.
14 to hit.
It's
14 damage.
14 damage?
Whoa.
Yes, it's 46.
Fucking eviscerate him.
Fucking OP.
Loads.
Death is a part of the
other
natural cycle.
hunter. The other hunter, the Baldwin walks up to him. Einhard comes out. The other hunter, by this point, goes on his knees and just begins begging. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just a job. It's just a job. And Baldwin kind of looks at him for a second, puts his spear forward, undoes the guy's coin purse from his belt, and then just brushes him away with his shield. Just like, get out of here. And the guy begins running.
No witnesses.
I want to throw a javelin so badly.
We're becoming murder hobos very quickly.
Do you? I asked you guys. It seems that Baldwin has taken his coin and has let him go away. Do you just kill him anyway? It's your choice. I don't care.
My
let
character's
him
gonna
run.
go up to.
I take out my bow, dude. No scope 360.
My character's gonna go up to Mad Monty and just start fucking searching him for like a note or anything.
Well, it's quite
Okay.
obvious what they were doing.
Well, who set the job though?
I mean, it's not a job. It's just bounty work.
Yeah.
Almost immediately, as if trying to slip out, the Dragonborn has put his hood back up and is trying to leave.
Ben's gonna turn to him. Wait. My father's told me great tales of you and your kind.
That is fine, but it is better to not be involved.
I like his voice.
I'm just gonna nod his dad down. Regardless, it is an honor to meet someone of your stature. I wish you your best.
He looks away a little bit, like kind of not sure what he's feeling, but Einhard shouts out, "We remember King Omen! We remember the dragon phalanx!" And Baldwin slams his spear against his shield a couple of times as the dragonborn flees.
Please, Narita.
And he goes.
Step out and is like, you're gonna let him go?
Yes. He has no quarrels with him, and he is a man of legend, a warrior of tales old.
Sure, he had some interesting things to say. They want him. Was he here?
They're working for the Saffrish, probably, to get the bounty on the dragon phalanx. I wouldn't have it, though. Neither would any good root. And then he kind of frowns a little bit. Come, let's drink again.
Would I know what the dragon phalanx is?
A little bit. The dragon phalanx was used by Good King Omen to basically unify the Principality of Ru into a kind of a unified state.
We loot these bodies?
Yeah, you can loot these bodies.
What kind of armor is Mad Monty wearing as well?
Mad Monty is seeming to wear ringmail.
I gesture for Target to grab the.
I'm not gonna take anything. I had no part.
The armor class and ringmail?
In the meanwhile, I'm gonna talk to the all over the boy and tell him to get a case, a barrel.
He brings out a barrel and he'll plop it on the table for you. That'll be 2 gold.
I give 2 gold.
All right, he takes the gold.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. What's the armor class on ringmail? Is it 14?
You tell me. Fyodor, what was the armor class on ringmail again?
14?
14,
Okay.
no dexterity modifier.
Yeah, another one I have is higher.
There will be more gold to come. It is
Mid-level
fine.
stuff. Ringmail is technically pretty low level.
Yeah, but I have a shield, so it makes it better.
Yeah. All in all, after looting everyone, I'll say that you guys spend some time looting everyone. You split it between the room, and the room taking their share. What is left is 5 golden crowns and 98 silver princes.
Fucking Bowermore didn't even help.
Okay.
Wait till you sit
give
back down.
You don't have to give him any.
I didn't ask for any. I'm not involved right
already
now.
taken his cut.
Well, I feel like the Minotaur should get 2 because he 2 gold crowns because he killed Mad Monty.
Man, I fucking did so much damage against that motherfucker. Alright. Target looks at the Minotaur. Borman, you may have finished him, but Target did some work. Anyways, I'm glad to meet another strong warrior like myself.
Ben will
For
not.
having the final blow on that man, I'll allow you to have the extra gold piece.
Ben nods his head. Thank you. It is not often I meet someone of such stature.
Target nods his head. Alright, so he gets 2 gold pieces and then 98. You said silver pieces?
Later, Shadow.
What you said? 98 silver
Yep.
pieces? Alright, divided by 3.
Bindle,
32.
Fyodor, and Target all get 1 gold.
And then
You can just send
it
people
would be
Discord
32.
messages.
Yeah, 32
So you
silver
guys return to
pieces.
the inn. You drink the
Well, by
night
the
away.
when they sit down, they'll see the barrel. All their cups are lined up, and it says, I knew you guys could handle that. You didn't need me, but I have something to offer. Here's a barrel on me. And I begin to pour all of them drinks.
I like your style.
My friend. For that, I shall put on my spoils of the last fight. Target gives Baravor 30 gold, silver, or 30 silver pieces.
Oh my god, he's the gold. I'm like, okay. Okay, yeah. How much?
I don't got that much.
30 silver
Target.
pieces.
30? Okay.
Target's having a good fucking time. He's fucking drinking. He comes over to Baldwin. He puts his arm around him. He's just chugging. He's looking at Baldwin. Hey, have a smile on your face, friend. We won.
Chainmail over his face, so you can't even tell. But he's like,
Just
"Alright."
waterboarding him through his chainmail.
Vindel, you went over to the merchants. Would you like to say anything to them?
I'm just returning to my drink. I'm going to gesture to Harper. Could I have another one? And then gesture to my wounds and his.
He just looks at you, and then he pours you a drink. Harper can't help but get shot. That being said, you guys spend the night. The rate for the inn basically is going to be 2 silver pieces per head. So I'll just let you guys take 2 silver off of your character sheets.
Can I have one more conversation?
Sure.
One little conversation before we go to bed. Does Target know anything about like Dragonborn or anything like that?
You're far
But
away
assume
from
not.
you're far away from your culture. Any orc
Yeah, yeah.
orc raider that would have come down here would have been killed by the phalanx, maybe.
Right,
Like, that's
right.
the most you would have made known, but even then, they're too far away for you to even consider.
Oh, so
it
they would have killed me?
The Dragonborn? They would have killed orc raiders that came down, yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, real quick, Target, looks over at Heinhard, and he starts talking to him. Friend, thank you for the drink. Not only does Target like a drink, but he likes a good fight, and that was a good fight with spoils. But I must ask, that stranger, he was some
He's
kind of
linked.
strange being. Target's not familiar with that. Do you know more about him?
Of course I know who he is.
Yeah.
Heinhard has drunk. He was drinking before you came here, and he partakes in the barrel as any good man would. And he just begins telling you, the Dragonborn are legends. Good King Omen and his phalanx brought them up from the gods themselves, granted him that phalanx. And with them he brought the other princes into line, unified the principality, and brought about... he kind of just stumbled a little bit. He's able to stay awake. Better times. My father was on the field of banners with the dragon phalanx when the Saffrish killed them. And now I'm going to swear my loyalty to Saffrish. And he goes from happy to very downcast. Kind of looking down at his tankard as he says that.
Well, good enough for me. Target starts pouring another round from the barrel, and he's fucking just double fisting it, dude.
Does anyone else talk to anybody? Want to have
Mike-
another
Ben-
conversation?
My character has 1 drink, and then he says he'll pay for everyone's room and board, and then he
Yay.
goes to bed and just make sure
Yeah.
that Tanya is safe.
Oh, you're
And
fine. She's been sleeping the whole time.
And before we leaves, Ben is like, it's rude of me not to introduce myself. My name is Ben. I'm from a small town in the north, Whitebourne. I don't know if many of you have not heard it.
Trying to get the overlay to work here.
It is a pleasure to meet all
You're
of you.
too drunk by this point to have a proper conversation with you properly. The most
Ben, Bullman!
most that people get out is that Ben Bullman.
You're a good warrior. Target land.
Target passes out.
Target just passes out.
Reinhardt is far behind. He's still awake a little bit. Does anyone have anything else to ask or talk about?
Ben will drag Target to the beds.
Okay. Vendel, what are you doing?
I'm gonna leave 2 silver on the table for Harper, and then I am going to go to bed.
You guys all go to bed. You sleep, and by morning,
it's not that he's a simp. I mean, she's
men
12.
have mostly been buried. The innkeeper and his son are kind of putting them away.
He's just a caretaker
You
now.
find that both Harper and Sigismund and the room have already left, probably before morning's first light, leaving you guys kind of here in the inn. You gather up a couple
What's up,
of
Ellis?
little things, and then head out to the town of Delevant. Let me gather all your pieces together. We're about to go on to a teleport adventure. As you actually
Can we
ma-
take a pee break real quick?
Sure, 5-minute PP break.
Okay, thank you.
Can I get
I'll be right back.
the girl's character picture real fast?
Yeah, she's right here.
That was really fun to watch.
I'm glad you enjoyed spectating, Sir Enzing.
But not the image file.
With the whole image file? How come?
Yeah. Because I'm making a meme.
Is this
so-
game fun? Yeah, it's D&D.
Oh.
I mean, it depends on who you're playing with and who's the DM. Coward's freaking amazing. I like the party. It's good vibes all around.
Memes
A
are
good game.
banned.
Oof. But this one's gonna be so good.
We're taking a 5-minute break right now. I got the overlay to work. I'm just wondering how
When your family
to
fucking
get the
dies.
larger overlay that only appears when like when people talk. I don't know how to get that to work. Bum ba ba bum 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 ba bum ba ba bum bum ba 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 bum ba da ba bum ba. Okay, overlay avatar size small, large. Only while never. Only while speaking. Okay, I guess that's better. I don't know how to get it larger though. Yeah.
I will send you Ben's
Was-
image.
What?
Two
Oh, okay.
and a half men, but the and a half is
2 men.
and
2 half
two and a
men.
half men, but the and is
The
crossed
and.
out.
No, hold on. I got.
I guess that's the best I could get it. I don't know how they have it any bigger.
For not telling me I had the flashlight good.
Held the flashlight good.
Two and
Two half
half
men. That's fucking good. That's so good. I need to see that.
Don't worry, we'll help you, little girl.
Oh fuck.
It's
alright,
fine.
That's going into my fucking carrots campaign. Fucking folder. Fuck.
Wait, what? Where?
2 and
Look in general
Look in the
chat.
2 half men.
Hey, they're doing their best to be single dads out here. Both of them together,
Yep.
single dad.
With the 2 drunk uncles that just don't even care.
Killed a guy.
Yeah, that's what that's exactly what Paravore and fucking are the drunk uncles.
Bad drunk uncle.
Coin and drink. Just like no, the girl.
What about the girl? You guys even haven't even asked her who her uncle is. How the fuck are you gonna find this guy?
This is gonna be
Yo,
very
he's
difficult.
right though.
We'll just yell out, Tanya, Uncle to Tanya, where are you? Just yell it out. Oh man.
Of Target, hold her up in the air.
What is this? Oh, okay, good.
Is this anyone's?
That's a really cool picture of the Minotaur.
Anyone's niece. Whose niece is
What?
this?
That's a cool avatar picture.
Thanks, I spent like an hour and a half finding it.
Yo,
I have to be
Yo, why?
perfect minute.
Hold on. Wait. Why is it just the fucking Minotaur from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Is it?
Is it?
I wouldn't know that.
Do you polish and sharpen your horns?
What?
Do you like sharpen your horns?
They look kind of blunted in my
Yeah.
image.
That really must have hurt Monty.
Poor Monty. He's not even gonna be able to start his comedy routine.
No, this isn't the Minotaur from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
It is.
He
It is
be-
the Minotaur
I
from
was
The
an
Lion, the
idiot.
Witch,
I
and
didn't give Monty a pet python.
No.
I'm an idiot. My IQ is draining out of my skull.
If you look up mustache half elf, this is literally the first.
Yo, Dino, way to have an original character concept.
Thank you.
They won, and I bought a barrel for 2 gold, and I got everyone drunk, and we went to sleep, and now we're awake and we're about to leave.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe in fucking years, so...
It's fine. Roosevelt has reverse image search installed in his brain.
Pretty much.
He just looks at an image and he immediately knows who it belongs to.
And I was like, so literally my whole thing was like, alright, Minotaur, I was like, okay, Minotaur picture. Barbarian Minotaur picture. Barbarian picture profile. And then I finally found this one, which was like one of the only good ones.
You're one of the only good ones. I give you a pat on the
Bum
back.
bum
Oh,
bum 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 bum
You're not-
bum bum brum.
What are you doing, Mark?
I
How
don't
long
know.
is fucking Steeler's piss break? Jesus.
So
His
he's been
bladder-
drinking so much.
His bladder doesn't stop.
No, wait, where'd that dice go?
When you roll your
You're
dice
fat.
too hard and it rolls off the table.
You're fat and dime. Delevant.
Yes.
Delevant.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. You guys are going to Delevant.
Okay.
All right. I rolled an encounter die. You're safe.
Yeah, this
You
is
get
not-
to
this would
Delevant.
tell me I died.
You also had another long rest. Congratulations. You slept.
Fuck,
give
I
you a
just got
round of-
flashbang.
Oh,
Steeler looking general chat.
welcome to the
2.5 men. And then Dad, this is for not telling me I have the flashlight good. Yeah, Target's got some daddy problems, okay?
Yo, this
Which
is
you
a
may or may
town.
not find out about.
A lot of stuff to load. Holy shit.
Ooh, this is a nice town.
Wow. Why is the dirt purple?
Are you missing textures?
Oh wait, you're looking at this.
Where are we coming in at?
Why?
Sorry.
What? There's
Delevant.
townsfolk or
No, where are
Little
we
ponds?
entering at? Oh, right here.
Here.
Okay. So we are in the Cypher's Kingdom then.
It's. I squint at you. I explained it to you.
Yeah, I know. They just captured it. I know.
are the townsfolk supposed to be little ponds?
Yes,
Okay.
they're absolutely supposed to be oil ponds because I am not going to find 1,000 images for
I
every
was just
single
wondering.
image.
I was just wondering because like, some stuff didn't load
No,
up.
they are
It said
absolutely
that they
supposed to be. All right. Let's see. Yep.
Full charge?
So you enter into the town of Delevant.
Ooh.
The town is fairly large in comparison to pretty much all the
Harper.
other communities that you've been a part of or been involved with. Uh, there are multiple people walking around. After a little bit of a hassle from the guards at the gate, you are able to enter. That being said, you look around, and the first thing you notice is obviously, the Saffrish guards that are carrying spears in red, but also there are quite a number of room that are present.
Weren't they summoned here?
Yeah, that last post that we saw on the board was talking about all the rooms to come in.
You see the first thing you notice. You see a room that you recognize. Baldwin, kind of just sitting there, standing, kind of just staring out over the city walls. There's a myriad of people, myriad of situations going on. Do whatever you want.
Hey. Boop, 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 boop.
Sorry.
You notice to your right
literally
there
looking
is
over
the
my
Knotted Brick, which is a tavern.
Oh,
Boop, boop, boop.
Immediately goes to get more drinks.
Tanya, do you know the name of your uncle, or perhaps
I-
where he might live, so we can find?
I've never met him, but my brother told me his name was Ivar.
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 Okay. I just want to make sure I heard it right.
Just so you know, even if you see a character's name, you don't know who that is. Like you
Yes,
wouldn't
right.
just be able to
Yes,
put it
we
right.
don't.
Who's that guy?
Telepathy.
Turn cast telepathy.
I'm
All right,
gonna walk up.
so we'll go one by one, and we'll start with we'll end with Fyodor, honestly. So Targrid, you're just heading into the bar and drinking, right?
I mean, what else is there to do in this place?
All right. Give me just a
I'm
constitution.
hungry. I'm gonna
roll.
find some food. That's my motive right now.
Oh boy.
I am hungry. I want to get some food, so I'm gonna go somewhere that looks like it has good
7.
food.
7.
Well, the
You
tavern
actually
would
don't
have
have to spend
food.
too much. You only lose 2 silver coins before you drink yourself under.
Oh, okay.
Ben, what are you doing?
Ben's gonna nod off to the rest of the group and is like, if you need me,
Ooh, I want
not-
cheese.
I'm not that
I
hard
want-
to find. And he's gonna
Yeah,
walk
I
towards
want
like some
cheese
sort of
and
like weapons
bread.
shop that has like
Oh,
potions
no
and stuff like that.
vegetables, pumpkins,
there's
a
no
short
like a
rest.
fish.
Yeah,
Fish
go ahead.
market
Is a short rest
display.
A long rest. You've got everything
Oh,
restored.
okay. But is a short rest rejuvenate health as well, or no?
It does,
get
but
food.
you had to like spend.
That's my
dice.
motive
Okay.
right now. I'm hungry.
Right,
I'm
but we
actually
did a long
hungry
rest,
IRL,
right?
so
Yep. Vindel, what are you doing? Vindel.
where's Vindel?
Yeah, I'm gonna post up at the well here, and listen in, see if I can hear anything.
All right. Well, you hear Einhard of Norberg and Wells talk. This fellow talking. This fellow, you would love it down in the gambling den, friend. All the room that have come into town so far do enjoy a good bit of gambling. And Einhard kind of rubs his chin.
Wanna camp?
Yeah, I would enjoy a bit of dice play. Might come visit after this swearing of loyalties, most likely. He kind of did like he's a little bit dejected by that. It's clear that
Ooh.
Einhard doesn't want to be here. He kind of wears that on his sleeve, and it seems that he's expecting that basically he's going to have to swear allegiance to the Saffrish.
Shit, I should come over here.
Let's go into Syrinzic. What are you doing, babe?
I want fish.
Okay, you go to the fishmonger.
I want to go here, then
Uh,
almost.
All right. Hello
Uh,
there, dearie.
Well, hello. You have a beautiful display here, madam.
Aye, that I do.
What do you have to offer?
Well, what are you looking for?
Oh, I'm looking for a bit of salmon. Do you have any salmon?
No salmon, but we do have a bit of tuna.
Tuna. Have anything else?
She kind of scratches a mole on her chin. Got a good deal of crawfish.
Crawfish. Yes, I think I'd like to have a. How much would a pound of crawfish?
Probably about 5 silver.
5 silver. I'll have 2 pounds of crawfish.
All right, she hands over 2 bags full of crayfish.
Do a question though. I see the wall next to you. Got a couple papers there which I've already read. Is there another location where there might be some more information on a board, thing like that?
Oh boy, go over to where the labourers are making charcoal and the like. Just past the wall over there. That's
Well,
where most people go for their information.
and where does she point? Okay. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful.
You too, dearie. All right, have fun reading, nerd.
You boys see it.
All right, so let's see here. Let's start with Ben. What are you doing in the
Well,
market?
he's just gonna look for anyone that seems to be doing like any form of like.
Flagging for some reason. It was because I was changing the tables real quick so you can actually see them.
Yeah, there we go. Looking for any form of like potion shop or like weaponsmith.
Alright,
You know, get
the
his
5
weapons
or whatever
touched
it's
up.
called.
You
I don't know.
immediately notice that there is a man selling potions. There is a guy selling arms and armament. So you got both options available to you. Which one do you go up to?
Whichever one's closest.
That would be Potion Pete. You walk up to the potion seller.
I gotta add 2 pounds of
He looks
crawfish.
you over. Hello there, friend. My big one. What are you looking for?
What do you have?
Well, for someone like you look like you'd be quite the delver, don't you?
Hmm.
Big adventurous, strong and the like. Most folk like health potions, sometimes a stamina potion here and there, and that's most of my stock.
What's the biggest health potion you have?
Biggest health potions I can make are usually bought up by the knights around here. Oh, how much money do you have?
How much are you asking?
For a normal health potion, it's about 25 gold.
Quite a price.
What's your life worth, friend? He smiles.
I'm gonna make pot
No,
of
you
crawfish
just
for
got
everybody.
that.
2 pounds. I'm probably gonna buy
I'm well aware.
another 2 pounds. Oh, I need
Ain't
to
worth that much.
go. I need to take
Well,
out the
come see
silver.
me when you have a bit more coin.
Hmm.
That's honestly the cheapest potion I have available to me, aside from oil and the like.
And then after like a little bit of a disgruntled grunt, he's gonna walk over to like the weaponsmith, kind of get his stuff touched up.
Ah, hello there, friend. I am Zivian Sokya, and you look like someone who would like to have a new weapon, shield, or not helmet.
No.
Points get
Do you do repairs?
No, I don't do repairs, but yeah, I can certainly sell you whatever you need, friend.
Do you have any cleaning kits?
Kind of squints at you a little bit. No. Weapons, arms, and armor. It's what I sell. Highest quality.
Hmm. And I guess I'll just start perusing through some of his like armors.
He's got long swords, a great sword. He's got a helmet, shields. He has a couple of axes. What would you be interested in if you were to buy
Like
anything?
looking for like some like maybe like medium armors.
He does have a set of chainmail. Seems
How
to
much
be the
for
best
this?
thing that he has. He looks you up and down. Give me 1 second to actually check my list that I have. There is a list for how much this is that I set up. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Is it chainmail?
It's chain. It's chain shirt. Sorry.
I was be like, shit, that's
Where is it? Let me put it. It's pretty expensive, honestly.
feel like this is going to be a place we're going to come back to regularly.
Quite a bit. One second, let's scroll down to it. For this, about 60 gold.
Getting the sense that we can't buy any upgrades fucking right now.
Getting the sense that maybe you have objects to sell yourself.
I ain't got shit.
You don't have anything.
Ah!
But other players
I'm
have.
too busy getting fucked up.
I have like
Getting
one
fucked.
goal, and then I'm not thinking about money. I'm thinking about one thing. We're all gonna like it.
Ben's gonna nod.
It's the brothel.
They have a brothel?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, that's
Wait.
not Twitch TOS. I don't know if I can do that.
I can't do that. Sorry. So yeah, you're unable to do that. Fyodor, you're on the search for this little girl's uncle. What are you doing?
This man on the bench seems like he might know things. He
Alright.
is a man of knowing things, maybe, perhaps.
You walk up to him. He is reading a book. He then
Cities.
kind of
I gotta pee.
as you,
I'll be back.
as you kind of approach him, he says, "Why, hello there, friend.
I
How
have
can
some things
help
to sell
you?"
you, but I'm gonna make a crawfish.
I assume you want something from me since you walked up to me and are looking directly at me. I couldn't help but notice between reading my book.
I'm gonna hate this interaction. Hello, my name is Fyodor. I'm new to the town. I was hoping you could tell me where. What was your uncle's name?
Ivar.
Do you know of a man named Ivar who lives in this town?
He just looks at you. Yes, I know Ivar. He's a bit of a drinking friend of mine. Both compatriots in Middle East. Why would you want to speak to Ivar? He's my uncle. This guy, like, looks at her, looks at you, and he's got this weird kind of almost shit-eating grin on his face.
God damn it.
Ivar has a niece. And you've come to visit him. Oh my word. This I have to see. Come, I'll take you to him. Come with me. And he closes his book.
Dude, the green screen's so much better with this camera.
And he begins
Like
reading
it's
you.
so damn clear
You got
now.
lucky. This guy is a drinking buddy of Ivar. He knows Ivar very well.
Perhaps too well.
Too well. So he's gonna take you across town. And you
You
see
can.
him before you get
The
to
original
him.
cam
You
is
smell
just-
him before you get
I think it has
to
a green
him.
screen too.
This man is he's kind of big, muscular, little dirty. By a little dirty, I mean quite dirty. It probably hasn't bathed in a while. But quite honestly, it looks a little bit like Tanya, who also is not in a great state. And this
So much better.
individual comes up to the railing, kind of takes a seat, and leans back a little bit. Ivar,
Frame rate's so much better.
do I have something fun for you?
You can already see the
Ivar looks down at him.
pixelization.
Leaf, please, for
better.
the love of all that is good. I'm just trying to watch
Far more detailed.
Welts right now. I don't need any.
Probably s-
Let's save this
fade,
for the
more
bar.
natural.
Thank you very much. No, Ivar. This is really for you. And he looks over at you and the little girl, and he kind of gestures for you to come over. Let me introduce you to.
Dude, I
and
wanna
points
spend, like, the next
to
hour
you,
here,
Fyodor.
dude.
I don't
I
think you
love-
introduce yourself.
I love this. Just going around, shopping around. This is. I'm loving this.
And this little thing is your niece. And
Oh, we found
Ivar
the-
kind of spits up a little bit from the drink that he was drinking. And like looks at her.
Ivar the
She
boneless.
looks up at him. And he doesn't quite know what to say. And the expression on his face is a mix of confusion, embarrassment, a little bit angry, probably at Leaf, and kind of not an uncertainty on what to do next, on like what's exactly happening here. And meanwhile, Leaf is just sitting there with a shit-eating grin, like watching this exchange. What do you say, Fyodor?
You are her only surviving family, and I was told to bring her here by your now deceased nephew.
Leaf does not smile anymore. This fun little escapade has taken a more grim turn than probably he intended. Ivar, for his part, still a little bit shocked by just meeting his niece. Kind of rolls within stride. Didn't even know I had a niece. Looks down at Tanya. My brother's kid. She nods. Right.
This set is
He
amazing.
looks at you,
That's cool.
Fyodor.
I really like this town.
Expecting me to take care of her then, I imagine?
I suppose it's up to both you and the girl. Though I was told to bring her to you.
And he kind of mulls on his lip for a second, and Leaf speaks up. Ivar, she can stay with me for a little while you get your accommodations settled. Right. Sounds fun. And he just kind of looks at you and looks back at Tanya. What's your name? Tanya Schmid. Right. Follow Ivar. Follow Leaf here. I'll get you settled and find you something to eat. And with that, Leaf looks at you, Fyodor, and looks at Tanya. Well, then she can come with me then. Tanya looks at you for Fyodor, making sure that you're not going to raise a tizzy about it.
I give her a look and I say, if you need me, I'm sure you'll be able to find me.
Thank you for everything.
I'm sorry,
And
your brother.
Leaf takes her, and you can hear him like, we've got to do something about those eyes. Maybe a veil. And he takes her over to the Malborn Theater. The Malborn Theater.
Okay. I want to do one final thing and then I have to dip.
Okay.
My character looks at Ivar and he says, there's something you should know. Her mother was a witch, and she had magical abilities, and I suspect that she as well has magical abilities. And I would suggest the best thing for her is to get taught how to use them, so she doesn't hurt anyone, including herself.
I have a few friends who know people in the circle. See about getting her moved over to one of those wizards. Less time she spends with me, the better. He says that. He says that kind of gruffly. Yeah, go ahead, give me an insight check. Yeah, go ahead.
21.
He lives a rough life. This is the kind of guy that lives and dies in the back alleys of a city. And he says that not so much as a threat against the little girl, but more so as like it's better that she get the fuck away from me as quickly as possible. Because
What's up,
the
Reaper?
way that he lives is not conducive to raising a child.
Then a character looks him up and down and says, she can't stay with Lee forever then, you know. And if you don't think you can take care of her...
I can take care of my kin and get them to where they need to go. First time I've heard of it. I didn't like my brother, and he hated me. But whenever he needed something, guess who he came to? He came to his big brother. He's no different.
Well, don't forget that she is still your family.
I'm well aware. Thank you for bringing her to me in the least.
Thank you for taking care of her, however that is. And my character walks over to Vindel. And then I have to go.
I'll
Y'all-
say that your character is going to turn in for the night
Yeah.
and just disengage from the session at this point. All right. So is anyone else doing anything major
Yes,
that
yes,
I should
yes,
be
yes.
aware of? Okay, Sorinzok.
Okay.
Badavar.
While all this
What
is
do you-
happening, I've been going to vendors, and I want to get spices that are Cajun in flavor, potatoes,
Okay.
sausages, corn, 2 more pounds of crawfish, and ask
Okay.
where the best cook
So the
for
spices are going to be... Go ahead.
and look and where's the cook that can cook all this.
Okay. So while you're doing this, the spices are going to cost the most. Spices cost about 1 gold for the spices that you want. The rest of it is going to be in total probably about 37 pieces of silver.
So 37 and 1 gold.
37 and 1 gold.
Okay, can I do like a persuasion check to see if I can haggle my way?
Sure. What are you telling these guys? Like, just give me your general haggle spiel.
That I compliment them on their stuff. I was sent from other people would recommend these people because they're known for selling great products. I'm just here trying to be giving this food is not for me, it's for other people, and I'm trying to just brighten up people's day.
Okay, give me your persuasion roll. Give me that persuasion roll. Let me see what you got going
shit.
on. As pleasant as your honeyed words are, it does not lower the price for any of these haggling boys.
Okay, so how much?
It's still 1 gold and 37 silver. Did you read anything interesting on the board? As you go back to your who the first person that you probably come across is gonna be probably Vindel. As you kind of come back with all these supplies and stuff.
Yeah. So what Vindel? Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna tell him is just real quick. Gonna have to gather up. Let's just say let's not show anything too fancy here with them.
Okay.
And I just keep walking, and I have shopping carts, and I'm just having a go-lucky day in the shop, not really giving a shit about money or anything like that. And also I do want to sell. Is it a good idea to sell the Goblin Chief staff and necklace? Is that something I want to keep?
The rune is probably the most valuable part of that staff.
I want to keep. Probably right.
Staff itself probably isn't worth too much.
Okay, how much would the rune be?
You don't know. You have to go to somebody that
Okay.
trades in rune.
So the staff wouldn't. Okay, I'll figure that out later then.
You're kind of, walking and talking. A bell rings out in the city. Ding, 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 ding. And those of you that are a little bit more observant notice that the room are all going and kind of gathering at this kind of central gathering place. Kind of milling about and getting ready for something, it seems. And a lot of the townsfolk are also going over to kind of watch what happens. So is anyone going to go and observe this thing take
I'm
place?
observing it.
Target
Okay.
lightly hears it while he's in the inn. Comes out.
Okay. So where do you go to listen to this, as it were?
All right, here. I can hear from here, can I? Or see?
You can hear from there.
Oh.
Okay. All right. 1 second.
Well, not leaning. I have bags in my hand.
Uno momento, por favor. Uno momento, por favor. All right. All the room begin gathering. You look down, seeing a couple of guys that you do kind of recognize.
Hey.
As
Deal.
you are getting there, eventually, after a couple of minutes, the room are all kind of standing together, chatting with one another, kind of idly. And then out on this balcony comes a man. Let's see if I can get his piece in there. I can't without fucking cheating, basically. Give me 1 second. Bam. Oh, could I just copy him in there? Copying him did not work. I failed. Is a man. It looks like he's a half-elf, just by your immediate gauge of him. He comes out and kind of is addressing this large crowd.
Bastard.
And he begins by saying, "Thank you all for coming. I know it was difficult for all of you to travel from your villages and head here to Delevant. And I know that most of you are likely unpleased by the situation that has unfolded before you. However, know this. While I reign here, so long as peace is within this realm, I shall have no problem with any of you. And so long as you are willing to bend the knee to the ivory throne, each and every man here shall retain his holdings and his duties." And to this, a couple of the room, you notice, kind of breathe a sigh of relief, as if they weren't really sure what was going to happen here. It seems that this has kind of assured them. "And furthermore, as we continue to strive in this relationship of new understanding between the kingdom that you are now a part of, I hope that we can," and as he kind of continues, there's a horn that blares. And heavy marching is heard as you notice behind you a number of men begin pouring down the street. Thrusting people out of their way. Where are you standing, Ben? Because this is gonna be important.
Yeah,
Vance will probably be right on the outside, but he's not going to move.
They're beginning to fan out like this. Baravar, what are you doing?
Going to steps, so they're passing. Well, actually, as before they start fanning out, I'm behind them.
Hey, my camera's fucked up. I gotta quit the game and rejoin it real quick. Hold on.
Oh, press P. That might be the cause of it. Okay.
So like it won't let me zoom. Like I'm below the board.
Behind you as well, Targrid, a number of men rush out from a building that had been guarded by Saffra soldiers.
Oh.
And it's a little bit difficult to notice, but Vindel, you're able to kind of piece it out. You see like longbows begin to peek out from the windows above as a number of men
What the heck is going on?
also begin pouring in over here.
All I know is what happened.
A lot of these civilians are disengaging from this situation. One of the knights grab you, Vindel, and literally chuck you, like, away. They have no time or business with you. And coming in from over here is a man. And Vindel, you can see this guy. You know him.
Oh no.
You've seen him before. In fact, he kind of torments your dreams. He stands there and he just produces a small a scroll, and he hands it to the man next to him. The man next to him stands forward and reads it aloud. Hereby, the order of Viscount Asmodai, any and all room that currently exists within the Southmarch are hereby sentenced to death for opposition against the Saffrish throne and the Ivory throne. And then, as that is stated, the longbows let loose. And these room before you let out a cry as some of them pull their swords. So both citizens and these rooms are fired into, going down one at a time. The Baron is up there shouting, "What the hell is going on here?" And his guards down there are being rushed and stabbed by the room. And he curses once more before retreating back into his tower. Room are going to be rushing up here. Ben, you're between the Saffrish and these room. I guess we're going to kill fucking Dino's character again.
Wait,
It's going to be wild.
wait. So, because
What?
I'm reading the lore here too. Oh. So
What?
are the Knight of the Black? Okay, I don't know their name. Are these scary looking fuckers? Are they part of the Saffrish army?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
They're
So, like,
obviously Saffrish.
Yeah, so they're these guys. They're the footmen on steroids. It looks like.
The good thing I got out of there.
Okay, Ben, what are you doing? You are between a literal wall of swords and shields and men rushing it, trying to escape, along with townsfolk that also want to not be shot to death by archers.
Ben's just gonna look at the knights in front of him. It's like, let me through. I have no business here.
They do not break rank.
Oh no.
This is why I told you it was important where you're standing.
So this little hedge and stuff over here, is there people guarding it at all?
He'll stab you if you try it.
Great.
What do you do? Give me a perception check.
Damn, it's a good thing I moved.
10.
10. You see Harper. You see Harper down there, along with another number of room heading towards this door, and Harper's going with him. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
I mean, Harper seems nice enough. Casually make my way through here. Just gonna
Gonna have to
avoid
dodge the longbows.
swords and death.
Okay, these room are gonna charge this wall. They cut this. The knights cut down these citizens as they try to get out. The room are gonna come in and just begin trying to bash their way through, fighting tooth and nail. And those of you that are here, the room are experienced warriors. By their nature, they are soldiers. These guys are monstrous in comparison to them, and are absolutely just holding them back. They stab a few of them go down. The room are fighting hard. This is not a question of oh, the room are just inexperienced. It's more a fact of the matter that the people that they're fighting are A, in a superior position, and B, ready for it. You watch as Einhard is going to charge this way. along with a number of other room, along with Baldwin.
Dude,
More townsfolk.
what
Dead,
war
dead,
right
dead, dead, dead. Her guard. This guy's going to charge up. He is filled with arrows as he does so and falls off the stairs. More room, charge up. Similar situation. They just keep trying. Einhard, just through the sheer force of several men, gets up to here, swings against one of them, catches one of the Knights of the Black Rose in the shoulder with his axe, denting it badly. But then another one just stabs him in the gut, and he's still up. He forces his way through, and then the dog that is accompanying Anzi, he just gives a whistle, and it rushes back at this guy and just clamps into Einhard's neck, bringing him to the ground as one of the White Eagle guys come over with a dagger and stab him in the back of the head. Meanwhile, my good friend Ben, you make it over here to these guys. They're over here. They're trying to get out. The doors have been barred from the other side. What would you like to do?
Dude, can't catch a break.
I mean, I see a little. I don't know how to do like the whole like ping marking, but like over here, where kind of target is standing. Is there any like guards right there?
You can't see them right now. You can see a few people trying to run that way.
I'm gonna head over there.
Where's Target?
So the question is, like, you got to choose right now what path you're gonna take.
I mean,
Like,
I'm
I'm telling you right
Yeah.
now. Every route is dangerous. You've basically got 3 choices available to you. Well, 4. You could go this way towards the stairs. You go this way towards these back alleys. You go back up here. Or you go to where
He's gonna shoot the
Harper
back
and the other
alleys.
guys are. What are you gonna do?
I mean, target is right there.
Yeah, but the thing is, these guys are not in the business of letting people go right now.
They're not. All right. I mean,
Can Target,
Harper.
like, extend his
Harper.
arm down?
That's
I
what I'm
think-
saying. If you do that, they'll probably just kill you.
Yikes.
Harper seems lucky enough.
Trust Harper's bad luck.
Whoa.
Goodbye, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Cool,
dinos
dude.
are Kenny.
Classic Dino, dying already. All right, the room are stuck here. They look around. What is your recommendation, Ben? What do you think they should do? They've tried to force the door open. They couldn't get it open. What are they doing?
Well,
There's
Josh,
windows on these buildings, right?
There are.
Are they like barred?
It looks like somebody has actually prepared them and barred them all.
Great.
It seems like someone has put a lot of thought into this. It seems that most avenues of escape have been blocked off.
And
I just
how
wanted to
tall is
eat!
the wall?
A
Ooh,
good,
this seems like a nice place.
12 feet.
Ooh. Statue of a peasant.
Harper is
Oh.
going to pipe up. You're very large.
Mm-hmm.
Put us up there. And he points at the building behind you.
All right.
All right. One by one, people are going to go up there along the roof. And 2 of the room are going to lean back down and try to pull you up. They do a strength check. They succeed, actually, despite your girth.
Wow. Lucky you.
Despite your massive girth, you get up. All right, you're on the roofs now. The room are running along the roof, and they're going to head this way.
Seems like that's
Towards
happening
the
already, Red.
And one by one, they're going to start jumping off with Harper. Do you join them, I imagine, or do you just fucking try to stay in the city?
Nah, fuck that.
All right. Baldwin, meanwhile, over here, Targrid, you watch as he kind of gathers up all these townsfolk. Goes over here where you notice another one of these Knights of the Black Rose are guarding this staircase. Baldwin runs forward, and he is going to just fucking chuck his spear at him. And let me roll for that to see how that works out for him. I'm gonna do this pretty fast, so if it's good, he got a critical 20.
Whoa! Fucking just.
So he throws his spear at him, and you watch as it goes right between the neck guard, which is pretty high on this guy, and the chin, and he falls backwards.
This guy's
Not
badass.
sure if he's dead, but he's definitely not in the position for fighting. And he, one by one, he goes up here, pulls out a sword. Actually, he has an axe. And he fucking chops into these Saffrish footmen one by one as the townsfolk begin, like, just tumbling off the wall. Eventually, Baldwin himself also yeets himself.
Something
off the
tells me
wall.
this place isn't going to be
So he
nearly
does
as
escape thanks to
carefree
that
as
natural
before.
The rest of you just watch in kind of horror as one by one these room are cut down along with any civilians that are there. And soon the entire courtyard is filled with nothing but bodies. Eventually, Anzi the Hound, the troops begin to advance down. Kind of stands in the middle with the rest of the knights as they kind of have cut through nearly everyone here. Looks around and appreciates a job well done. And that's where we'll end today's session.
Bro, I just wanted to do a crawfish broil.
I definitely got Red Wedding vibes.
I whispered of Vindel, hey, so have a crawfish boil? It's gonna be great. We're gonna pick up the vibes
It's gonna
here.
be pretty cool.